welcome to the stream. Oh, I do some things just for me sometimes, and that was fun. Hello, oh my goodness. Gordon with the weird flex, but okay to start the stream. That's all I got. Anybody remember Numa Numa? Anybody remember that really old GIF slash video on the internet? That's all that was going through my mind right there. It's like this is a building montage song. This is a building montage song. I like it. I'm feeling it. It's good. Now Numa Numa's stuck in your all head. Haha, free real estate in your brains. I win. Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. How are you all doing? Good to see you. It's been a heck of a day. We had a heck of an earlier stream, unspoken for every YouTuber. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Casually Vibe chat's just like, Dad, what are you doing? Dad, what are you doing? Dad, stop, Dad. It's a heck of a vibe. We had a really great morning stream. It was awesome. We had a great double raid from some cool people, so it was great. Good morning, evening, or hello on whatever your local time might be. You have this weird song in your head right now. There you go. What did I miss this morning? We did quite a bit of work. Hey, Taxi. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We did quite a bit of work in the end portal room. And we started actually laying out buildings. Now that we've done kind of coordinates, or one quadrant has been fully cleared out, we're actually starting to line up some buildings. Why does all the good stuff happen while I'm at school? At least we're gonna have some fun today though. We're gonna have some fun today, so this is gonna be pretty good. It's 2 a.m. there. Oh my goodness, Taxi, go get some sleep. And hopefully, I normally stream in the mornings too. Hopefully you can, or in the mornings my time, which would be in the middle of your school day, so that doesn't really help. Oh no, yeah, you mentioned me. I did. Hello. Does Laguna like anime? Yeah, I like a little bit of everything. I'm not currently watching any specific shows. You're the most active streamer I know that is actually good. Ooh. Ouch. Thank you? I don't know. I appreciate everything. You all know that. I mention you all, and I welcome you all to stream. Time for work. There's one stuck in your head. 2 weeks. You're gonna go into grade 6. You hate school so much. It's important. School is important. So you do gotta focus on it, even if it's kind of a little frustrating. It's time for round 2. Did we find any blue axolotls? No, we have not. Welcome. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Cool guy, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yep, Numa Numa's in all of your heads, and I just have free real estate in your brains. I have free real estate in your brains. It is awesome. It's fantastic to just be there. 4 blocks north. Yes, 100%. Sorry, some of you all are offended. That's fine. Everybody enjoys different things about different content creators. So while that might be true for you, I can tell you there are probably people who, there are definitely people who just would not vibe with what we have here on the stream. How is Numa Numa related to the stream? We started in a very kind of similar ba 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 kind of vibe. So it was nice. All right. I need to turn the music down a little. How's that? Is that good? That feels good. That another song synonymous with Lagundo. We have a couple. Lifts. How you doing? We have a couple. Listen to the song that's stuck in my head. Because of DMCA, I won't right now, but I can check it out after stream. You should post it on Discord so I can take a look at it. Sir, Halo YouTube video, DM real quick. I've been watching a heck of a lot of Halo stuff. I'm super hyped for Infinite. This song reminds me of Toy Story, 100%. Hey, K Milo, how you doing? Good to see you. Your playlist on Epidemic Sound is Howling. Yup, super fast. Build mode. Engage. Your most recent video on YouTube. Did you enjoy it? Hopefully you liked it. Howling is very pog. Howling is pretty nice. On your 3rd week of school. Oh my goodness. Everybody's kind of all over the place. Today was Little Gundo's first day of school. So that was great. It was great. New Dawn's pretty pog. Streets is pretty pog. 100 Nights is one of my favorites as well. Walking on a Tightrope. There's another song that's on Spotify that's not on the playlist. It's not on the playlist, right? But it's called Square Grouper by Floyd Wonder. It is a vibe. I love that song, but I don't have the rights for it, so I can't put it on the playlist. But if anybody on chat wants to go find that on Spotify, it is on Spotify, and post the link to it, that would be totally fine, and everybody can vibe to that separately, independently from this. Saw your last video and you really enjoyed it. Well, thank you so much. Double, you showed up. Hello and welcome. But yeah. Second favorite is Break Fast. Oh my goodness, yeah, Break Fast, Walking on the Tech. There's so many good songs in the playlist, and it's so diverse that basically anybody can find at least like 3 or 4. Every advancement in your hardcore world. I might be that cool guy. I know there's a couple people who put that as their comment for the top comments kind of challenge for the video. Hey DJ, how you doing? Can I see you, Mr. Twinkie? I'm not sure. Did you see your ideas for the hardcore world? I've been reading most of the comments. We were just out, as you all saw on Twitter. We had to do a quick little shopping. We played Numa Gundo Summit. We'll need to check and see what the rights are, but I'm here for it. I'm kind of in for it. That could potentially be a lot of fun. All right, back. Wi-Fi cut out. Well, welcome back here. Okay. Let's get started. Iskel's latest video, and you had so many building ideas. So many building ideas. Professional. That's his new shtick, right? Very professional. So, you have the same bottle as me. Yep. Okay. We have things to do. So, everybody was wondering what we did in the morning stream, and guess what? We'll do this. We'll pop the shaders on because it makes this whole space light up. Light up. You get it? Okay. Hermitcraft, Lagundo Hermitcraft Season 9. That'd be wonderful. Like I said, you all would, I get that message, you all will hear me from space. But aside from, I mean, we popped into a few of the Hermit streams, but again, that's not the kind of thing that like we campaign for. You get invited. A child has entered the Navy. So that'll be fun. But we started working on this wall, which gives a bit of an idea of kind of the aesthetic of what we want for the exterior of this whole space. One of these, and they will all be different, and it's not symmetrical at all. The entire wall on both sides of that central strip is random, right? Into a texture pack. I expect you to put it on. No, we already have Lagundo Totem. See? I'm down here. See? It's down here. My day's been great, Ben. My day's been pretty great. Completely forgot about Totem Gundo. I'm keeping this forever. I'm keeping this forever because people keep noticing it at the most random time, and I love it so much. It's just complete chaos, and I'm here for it. Has put Leg's face on the totem in the SMP texture pack. Yes! I'm here for this. I love it. But anyway, so this is all set up, and this is the main kind of block, and they'll have that little bit there as well. And this will have a launch pad in it, and we'll run some water in a channel to right here. I just haven't done decorating on what that will look like just yet. And then we started work on what will be our sorting system. And then we also, actually that's all we did. That's all we did. Hey Reavers, how you doing? And then we raided Reavers, who's back doing some YouTube stuff. So that's exciting. But yeah, this is coming along quite nicely. We got some awesome raids from some cool people to tune in, so it was quite a lot of fun. And then we did a coal thing, and I got less than 2 stacks worth of coal with a Fortune 3 pickaxe from a stack of coal ore blocks. I'm upset. I'm upset about that. It was quite intense. I want to buy one of your custom computers. Well, cool guy. The link is right there from MC Mom has posted something. But if you use that link and use code Laguna, you get 5% off your order. It helps the channel out a lot as well, and you can tweak and customize it. Yes, pre-builts are more expensive than building it yourself, but it's a great way to get started and get into computing. So you should go with that. So if you're ready for it, if you want to do for it, we need a new fortune pick. It normally works really well. You're going to start streaming once you get a good computer and a good mic. Just remember, you don't need to buy too much. I still need to make all the Amazon affiliate links for all of my gear, and I will do that. I will lay out my entire everything I have, because you'd be surprised what I have. I have like a $20 light over there. I don't have like a super fancy Elgato key light. I have a cheap $100 microphone that I bought like over 10 years ago at this point. I've had this thing forever and I've never upgraded it. All of the things you can stream with a C920, which you can get for about $60 nowadays. Like you can be fine. Say hi to your brother, Maker. Oh, okay. Can you stream where you play a bunch of different servers? Sure, SM7B. I don't think I'll ever do it. I don't think I'll ever upgrade to it. I think I'm fine. Speaking of lights, I think that means Pink Gang, because it's Petty Officer. Cheap, $100. Arc. There are people who spend, like, the SM7B is what, $600 for that microphone? How much you could spend? Oh, $400. Oh wow, it's gotten cheaper. But there's some mics that are like $400 to $600. So yeah, you're high quality enough. You don't need HD Gundo. I mean, that's a 4K camera. That's probably the most expensive thing that I bought. But that's a camera that I can also just use as a camera. Riddle, or is it Riddy? Riddle. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. You can grab just a stack of rockets. Now, let's do. Your cat is murdering you. Oh no, Elise. 07's for Elise. Elise is being murdered by cats. What camera to use? I have a Panasonic G7X, which I use with a Elgato Camlink 4K. And those are two things that I invested in over a long time. So that was kind of the big deal. They do not come with monitors and keyboards and whatnot. They are just the tower. We'll be back. Band-Aid time. Go get a Band-Aid. A red camera. Oof. That is bonkers. Plug that into your computer and use it as a webcam just for the ultimate flex, Reavers. You need to do that. Even if it's just for a meme and just for one day, you absolutely need to do that, because that would be glorious. That would be just ridiculously glorious. Okay, we don't need all of this. Now, here's what I want to do. How y'all doing? We're doing pretty good, Brookie. We're doing pretty good. Now, I want to make this interesting. All right, I was thinking about this and how we can make this system be a little bit more interesting and a little bit more dynamic. All right, and I was thinking about the basically the vibe of the space. Devora, how are you doing? Good to see you. I ate all of your lasagna. Oh no, that's the ultimate flex. You need to do it. You need to do it. That would be great. That would be so cool. So I thought about something that would actually be really cool if we can pull it off. So we're gonna do it, just for no other reason than I think this would be entertaining. So we're gonna knock out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, and fall through a hole. And then we're gonna knock out right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna knock those out, and then technically that means we have to knock out those as well. So we're gonna do something that might be really silly. Is your left hand slot on your hotbar? Yep. Ben, I did that as a meme a while back, and people have just been slowly rediscovering it over a while. That's Gundo Totem. That's Gundo Totem.
Just stream off of a Raspberry Pi with 4 gigabytes for $55. Basically. In seriousness, don't do that.
You might be able to get away with that, to be in all honest, but it's doable. It's probably doable for some stuff. Why are there many boats laying around down there? So that has mobs. That has mobs. You can see the boats over there, but now you see the mobs that are in them. That has mobs. This one has 2 squishies inside. More mobs and more mobs. So I'm collecting mobs. We're gonna use tinted glass because I didn't use the tinted glass in. Ooh, hold on. That witch has got to die. Bop. Let's just bop you really quick. What'd you drop? Magic wands. Nice. We didn't do the tinted glass on here because you all actually made a really good point that the black stained glass is better. The thing that I find hilarious is with the shaders, the glass basically vanishes, but you do get a really cool reflection off of it, which you wouldn't get any other way. You see that like reflection right there? So I really like that. Yeah, it's just mob collections right now. That is stunning. I'm really happy with it. So here's what we're gonna do. Full disclosure, I don't know if this is gonna work. But if it does, it's going to be really cool. It's gonna be really cool if this does work. Okay, so that would be to there. So that would be there. And this is basically gonna become part of the wall. Now we'll do the exterior bit of this first. All right, and just for simplicity's sake, actually this should be up one further. Okay, and then that would go there. And then that means,
It would make sense to use the Pi as a streamer and use another computer for a gaming computer. But it is much more complex.
A 2PC setup is a lot harder to do, but if you can pull it off, it is pretty awesome. Okay. And wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that doesn't need to be there. Now, again, I don't know if this is gonna work, but if this works, this is going to be the coolest way to distribute items into this storage system that I can think about It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be wonderful because basically I want to make a water elevator, but I do not want to use bubbles. Oh, it's gonna do that with the chunk border. That's gonna be really interesting. Because I bet that's a chunk border. Yep, okay, so visuals on that chunk border is going to be kind of wonky. We'll see how that looks with water in it. We're going to do something which is really interesting. I've seen something kind of similar to this done before. Your jungle storage system will get jealous. To be fair, this is only storing 4 items. This is, or 10 items. This is just bulk cold storage. This is not a full sorting system. Which computers do you get for streaming? Depending on the game that you're streaming and the settings that you wish to stream at. The Myth is probably a good place to start for streaming. And if you really want to go all out, like if you want to future-proof yourself and stream things like Halo Infinite or games that you're going to want to get in 4K, Legend is definitely the safest way to go. But the Myth is a good like midpoint. If you're trying to play Minecraft and stream Minecraft, Myth would probably do it. But yeah, get all of the above. Just buy all of them. All right, so droppers. We want droppers, not dispensers, because the last thing we want to do is have this just randomly randomly dispense TNT if it happens to get any of it. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, droppers. And then into those droppers, I need hoppers. You're gonna lurk for a bit. You really want to buy the myth? Go for it. I would greatly appreciate it if you did. That was another thing. We need to go get a bunch of chests. So actually, we have to kind of pause this and head up to the surface to get some chests because we just really desperately need. We need some, so we're just gonna yoink, and we're gonna come around here. Now we generally need to deforest this space anyway, because we're gonna be building some stuff up here. But actually, let's check real quick. Do we have any logs here? 33 logs. That's actually pretty good. And then we'll get this tree right here. Boop. The jungle's main base. This base is the end portal. Do I have an axe? I do have an axe. But yes, the jungle is and will remain like my home in a sense. We're not like abandoning one base for another. But we're definitely, whereas the Nether Monument was more of just a build, and it has now a Guardian farm in it that granted still needs a little bit of work. But it's really just that. This is actually going to be a lot more functional as a base of operations. You just died with 25 emeralds. Oh no! Sorry you have to go, but you love the stream. Well, thank you very much, Ben, for tuning in, even though you're only able to tune in for a bit. Do you play Java or Bedrock? I play Java. I play on Java Minecraft just because it's what I've known for basically ever. And it's what I have, and it's just the most accessible in my mind as far as any... Well, I guess technically in some ways Bedrock is more accessible, but it's in different ways, accessible in different ways. Bedrock and Java. Java is made in Java and is kind of like the core version of Minecraft. Bedrock is made for consoles and mobile and Windows 10 PCs. It's made in C... Let me get this straight. C#? It's made in a C language. I forget what it is, to be honest. Just take all of those, and we're going to convert just all of this into chests. We're going to make as many chests as we possibly can. Chest, chest, chest. We made 50. Nice. All right, that'll work. And then we need to make a couple hoppers, too. Where'd I put that iron? Oh, there it is. We'll make, this will only be able to make us like 4. Yup. 4 hole iron. Nice. I just want to see if this will work. If this will work, it's going to be amazing. And then obviously that will be the exterior of the space. Yoink. There we go. Put the torches here. How do you make your enchanted netherite look completely purple? Vanilla tweaks. My resource pack is the best way to get that. Exclamation mark pack, I think will get you the info you need on that. We're just gonna use this chest for junk. Actually, wait, hold on. We shouldn't do that. We should use this chest for junk for 2 reasons. One, it's where most likely junk will end up in this system. So that'll be fun. We need that there. There. Hey you. Love you too. Good night. Yeah, I got her. Okay. What's the Guardian PC best for? That'll definitely get you through playing a lot of games. It's like right on that edge though of playing stream. She's gone already, Chad. I'm so sorry. Chad says hi. I don't want to yell too loud and wake the kids. So we were out and about a little bit, and I am totally an adult who can make my own decisions and perfectly take the best care of myself. So, Pog. The best kind of candy. The best kind of Sour Patch Kids. How much space does the myth have? I believe it starts with a terabyte or so. I'm not, off the top of my head, I don't have it all memorized. I really apologize. It's 1471 Watermelon? Sick while eating this, you just can't do it anymore. Okay, yeah. I can see how that would ruin your day. We're gonna need to make that all source blocks at some point, but for right now, we're not gonna worry about it. Okay, hoppers. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna try to do something cheeky. Now I need to figure out how I'm gonna load this system. Is the problem. I haven't really figured that part out yet. Like, where am I gonna put stuff into the system? Now I thought we'll have 2 doors. So we'll do this. You just got home from the hospital. Oh my goodness, Snail. Hopefully you're doing okay. Wait, oh my god. You've been so inactive, I thought you died. I hate the audio advert. Has Wife Gundo ever come on stream? No, not really. ADJ, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Just got a lot going on. ECR's been super busy. But good to see him, even if it's only for a little bit. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna be cheeky here. We're gonna hide. I have kids. I do. I'm a dad of 2. Hence the whole your internet dad. I totally lean into the fact I am 100% a dad. Don't boop boop boop. Welcome. Boop boop. Okay, cool. And now we can come up this way. Sorry. Lobotical Labs, thank you for following, and Dabbot, thank you for following as well. So that'll fit into here. We're just gonna put. This is gonna look super sus. Right? But we're gonna have just one singular chest as the input chest for this system. Where did Horse disappear to? Horse is off doing his own thing now. Yeah, he wanted to be able to do different things and get involved with different projects. So now he is, which is super excited. We're super happy for him. Cannot wait. Okay, so that would go there. Then that would go up. And then I don't know how that would work, but I want to basically that whole first chest is basically just doing its own thing, right? Like that first chest is purely stealth. Right? Because we're gonna go here and I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know if we can do this from underneath. 50% Father Gundo is going to become a virtual father. Right, Gen X, that's what I'm here for. We got a space for it. I'll be all of y'all's dads. It's all good. We need more iron. I put my rockets in this chest, didn't I? Yes, I did. We need way more iron. Sierra with 100 bits. Thank you.
So I got pulled over Limau.
You got, oh no, what did you do? What did you do? Sierra, were you being bad? I want to know, buddy. Elaborate. Are you okay? And what happened? Everyone is fine, right? I would hope so. Do. Put that there.
GGS1 era. I remember the last time I got pulled over. Sunday was lots of fun.
Sunday? Wait, Sunday? Sierra, Juve! Okay, what is going on with you two? What is going on with you two? You forgot driving and forgot to turn on your lights? Ooh, you got a ticket? Or was it just a son, fix yourself kind of conversation instead? Alright, so boop, boop, boop. Facing down. Spot on. Okay, so now this chest would be the hungriest chest ever to chest. Watch. Look at how quickly that's gonna suck things up. That's wonderful. Do you know anybody else's roles in Deceit? For sure? No. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Okay, so. Dang it. I was worried about that. I do not know for sure. Legs is a killer plus a traitor. Why do you say that? Why does everybody think I'm the killer? Why does everybody seem to think I'm the killer? Everybody's being super hard sus on me. I haven't done anything. What are you actually doing? I'm making a chest, a storage system that's basically gonna look really small, but then not be. Be instead actually pretty huge. So we're gonna, I'm being cheeky. Okay, so can I pop you right there? Yes, I can. Cool. So the whole storage system is gonna look like it's powered off of this one chest. Right? You're gonna drop a ton in. This chest is purely there for aesthetics. We're gonna hide all of the inner workings of this system off of this interior chest, which is now not openable, but quite full.
I just got my license at 23, then a week later I got into an accident. Thank God
no.
It was at 1 in the morning and nobody was out.
17
okay,
emeralds.
so
Oh, Bed Wars.
My
Okay,
partner
that
and I
makes a
were
lot
walking
more
around
sense.
Williamsburg and it spontaneously went full downpour. We danced in the rain and had a good time, then went back to the car, and I was distracted so I forgot to turn the lights on Lamau. He let me off with a warning. So you're welcome for the heart attack XD.
Thanks, buddy. Nice. Hype train is active. Thank you all. Sierra, glad you're okay. You think Looney's a traitor? He's sort of sus. Well, actually, I just saw Tanisha's video. Like, I haven't seen the video, but I saw that she's posting a video tomorrow where she's revealing her role. It's premiering tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So if you have not yet watched Tanisha, I thoroughly recommend, because you're going to be able to see kind of probably what's going on, basically, which is just going to take time. I bet it's a Rickroll. It better not be. I'd be upset if it's a Rickroll, to be dead honest. Okay, so that needs to be there. And that needs to be there. These need to be... come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, good job, Gundo. 1, 2. I need some powered rails, which I have. I need to move the redstone box down here. If it is, I'll be upset. If it is... I would be impressed for sure. We're only going to build one half of this, because if this works, this is going to be really cool. If this works, this is going to be really cool. Really cool. Right? But I don't know if this will work. But we're going to find out. Can I just do this? Nope. I just need to do this, and that will power that and exclusive... Actually, hold on. That will power that and exclusively that.
Speaking of water, stay hydrated, chat, drink purple.
Chat, drink purple. Sure. We can kick off a dispenser while we're doing some redstone work. Why not? Why not? It's been... well, not exactly too long, but yeah. All right, so that would need to go to a repeater, to dust, to dust, to dust, to dust, to dust, to a repeater. This will not be clean redstone, all right? You all are not watching Mumbo Jumbo right now. I'm just putting this out there right away. This is gonna be a mess. This is something that I'm entirely designing from scratch. So I do not know if this will be any good, but it's gonna be a Lagundo special.
Got off well. Sunday was fun. I was the designated driver and had a large amount of drunk friends in the car. We see a cop and they all yelled at him while we drove by. Pulled over. They kept yelling at him, so the cop put us all in handcuffs.
Oh
They
no.
called base police, and when they showed up I was let go, being the only not drunk one. The rest were taken to the station at base, where they called me and I drove over to pick them up and take them to the barracks. Hashtag shop station.
Welcome.
So why is that minecart with the hopper not putting stuff into the chest? Is it because the chest is not openable? Why are you not putting stuff into this chest? Why are they not putting stuff into that chest? I love watching your streams. Well, thank you very much, cool guy, for tuning in. Much appreciated. Okay. The hopper's just on top of the system. What? What? Why is this not putting anything into the chest? Since when do hopper minecarts just not work? Does it have to be like a barrel?
Your channel is just a bunch of hardened traffic criminals.
Oh, yeah, it basically is. If it's on a chest, it's slightly too low. Well, no, I put the items into it, and it is not going into the chest. Spin the wheel. Hey, like nearly at 5K. Right now, the wheel's disabled because can somebody post the more Lagundo video? The wheel's evil. Good night, Reavers. Have a good night. Really good to see you again. Again, super excited to see you. Put the minecart in a rail and see if that works. You can't put rails on top of a chest. Okay, so if all else fails, we can just use a barrel. We can just use a barrel. Except I turned all of that wood into chests. I turned all of that wood into chests. We don't have anything that's not a chest. Huh. You need a hopper under it? Okay, so... Okay. Alright, so here, we can just do this. Nope, we have all of one hopper. So we can move this up by one. Then this will be... Oh, nope. The double chest. Oh, nope. The hopper needs to be here. This will be the hopper. The double chest will be right here. So then we can put the... I need more hoppers. Hopper. Gimme hoppers. And then I need a hopper minecart. Push you into there. And we're back to needing to push this down again. Sure, that can go there, and then this chest can go here. Sorry, posture check, thank you. Okay, so that's still sucking up all of the sandstone possible. That's now, okay, that's getting into that hopper, but it needs to be, I would basically want the hopper to not have to be the storage solution. So we can do a chest right there. Okay, so then the chest can be right there. And then that there can be to that.
Also, this last Friday I saw a grandma get tackled by the county sheriff. The command I am on is a weapons testing command. So no filming the front gate.
There's the redstone torch.
Grandma was here to see her grandson graduate from the school, also on the command. Wanted a pic of the front, and the gate guards called the cops. They are not allowed to ask questions. So grandma was in the dirt so quick. I am a bad person for laughing at it. But it was funny. #ShopStation.
What? My goodness. Grandma got tackled by the MPs. Coming to visit her grandson Christmas Eve. What the heck? Okay, so that would go there. That would go there. That would go there. Okay, again, this is still a mess. This is still a mess. But it would work. Also, we should have that point to the back. Because that needs to do something else right there. Goodness. Okay. What if we just move this up by 1? We need more hoppers to do that, though. Are you fully enchanted? Oh, no, you don't have shoes. You die. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3. To there. We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot of math off of this thing right now. Okay, so right here. This, I always want powered. Hi, Squishy. Bye, Squishy. No, not more math. Just some more redstone math. It's totally fine. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Nobody panic. Where's the mash animation? I'm gonna add it this weekend. Like I normally, or Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I do it. This past weekend I was doing a lot of stuff for loot tables, so I didn't have enough time. But I will get it. I will get it. Okay, so sandstone. You can be minecart 2, 3 here. You're always on. You're not on right now. You should only be on when this is non-empty. So this should be comparator, which I can't place because the ceiling is too tall. And then a repeater. Okay, redstone line. Oh, I can't do that. The redstone line has to be up 1. Okay, so now that would make a hopper minecart go back and forth. Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. So then that instead should go to here. And then that should now also be powered right there. Perfect. This is sort of working. Are you fancy? You're not fancy either. Let's do this. Carrot. Geometry. Wait, geometry is basically depression. All right, that's a sentence that requires some unpacking. That's a sentence that requires some unpacking. All right. Fill me in on exactly how geometry is basically depression. Because I have questions. I have many questions. Wow, we just got random junk in the inventory as well. Okay, so that has sandstone in it. Now that would go to there and go to there. So that should now, if this is empty, power off the redstone. Good. It looks like it's doing that. So we need a cart. What are you making? I'm trying to make a really fancy item elevator, basically, for this storage system that we'll be able to visibly see for this bulk storage. It's doing its thing. So it got stuff, it dropped them off. It got stuff, and it dropped them off, and it got stuff, and it dropped them off. Okay, so that needs to potentially go faster. I mean, it's got a decent chunk of stuff in it. So when will the dispenser be? After the gauge is empty, that's when we do it. The gauge cannot be full, cannot be available, because if it is, then people could change their vote. Alright, so let's just go ahead and keep dumping the random things we're getting into the inventory over here. Shadow, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so wait, where did my buckets go? Is my bucket here? My bucket's here. That would go there. I also need a... Okay, so now that's empty. Cool. Now what if we just put some bricks into it? This is what I was worried about. Doesn't make it. Okay, it makes it. Also, we can make this a lot simpler. We can make it just there. Why do we build that the long way? Oh, I can tell you why, because I didn't think about it too much. Okay, there we go. That's a lot more reliable. Multi-variable calc. Ooh, my goodness. Oh, another posture check. Thank you all for making sure that I'm behaving when it comes to all of this. So that can go there. You can go there. And then I also need you... Welcome. Do this. Leppy, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so you, boop, and we'll put a repeater because I don't know how much of a redstone pulse that is. And we need to power these three, which we can do by powering the block underneath them, which we'll do prismarine blocks right here, because why not? And we can do repeater, repeater, repeater. And we can just break all of this, and all of this, and that torch. Do need light down here. We're just gonna spam light for a little bit. Sure. Okay, great. And then this needs to close. Nope. One. This does need to be closed before we do this. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that will need to be closed. That needs to be one of our piston double things. 1, 2, 3. So that should be dispensing items, which it is, which is wonderful. My inventory is full of just random stuff in the moment. Don't need these pants. When will streets be? I don't know. It's on shuffle. It's on shuffle now, which is such a big change for the playlist. Okay, so you need to be... Will that work? Boop. That can go there. That can go there. There. So now if I just put some stuff in this chest. Why you no work? We can just invert this signal real quick. And yep, we can invert the signal, redstone dust, redstone repeater. Okay, so that'll push it off. So those will only be dispensing when there's stuff in here. Okay, I think we're partially ready. Cobble, diorite. Oh, nope. Let's get out of here. Woohoo! Woohoo! Don't need you anywhere near here. You start school tomorrow. Good luck. How did you grow a big community? Was it only streaming hardcore people just tune in, or is there something else? Leppy, a big part of it is my YouTube channel. 90% of the people who find me is through my YouTube channel. I have a channel which is way bigger than what we have here as well. And that's, in all honesty, the best way I could recommend getting started as a creator. You want to start on Twitch, you need to be on another channel if you can manage to do that. But yeah, you got to dip. No worries, Error. But another part of it is just being genuine. In all honesty. Like, I've streamed for a long time. I've done it for a really long time. All right, so I think that's not gonna work. Do I need to make all of them sources for it to be sources? Found you through YouTube. Well, there you go. See, Kay said it must be true. All right, so it's just that, and then I think I need to make them all sources so things float. Almost 10 mil on the original 100 days. It's close. It's at like 9.8 something. Right now, these are all, none of these are source blocks right yet. So I need to go get kelp. If this works, this is gonna be so nice. I think I have kelp over here. Nope. Also nope. 1 piece of kelp. We're set, everyone. Okay, there's the stack. There's the stack. I'm kelp just today from YouTube. We'll see. There you go. Like, in all honesty, YouTube is way more discoverable, and I know that's a big buzzword, which a lot of people like to use when it comes to stuff. And I also know, like, just saying, hey, you want to grow on Twitch, you have to do YouTube as well, isn't a fair answer for a lot of people because they just can't. Not everybody has that time or capability or energy to do this, but we'll see. All right, let's see if this works. If this works, it's gonna look glorious. Okay, so I put them into that chest. They're getting sucked into the hopper. They're getting into the chest. They're into the hopper minecart. Oh no, the hopper minecart is stuck. So therefore it's not running. That one always needs to be powered. That's the easiest solution. It can never stop under the system because then the minecart's gonna fill it. Squishies, please move, squishies. So that can go there. We can make a block of redstone real quick just to get that set up. I saw you had a Twitch and immediately followed. Well, see, I mean, in all honesty, that is probably one of the best ways to grow on Twitch, is to not only stream on Twitch. Okay, wait, where in the hopper minecart is probably my powered rails. Where did those powered rails go? Yep, there they are. Been a long minute since you watched the stream. YOLO, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Right, do I have my fishing rod on me? I don't. Can I place you? Yes. Okay. Yes! It's doing what I wanted it to do! Yes! That is gonna look so cool. So, imagine this system where the items are just slowly floating up both sides of the tower whenever it's on, and you just slowly watch coal, like all these blocks rising. And remember, this is bulk storage. So when we're dumping blocks into here, we're dumping in like 6,000 stone or 8,000 granite. And it's just gonna slowly trickle up channels on both sides. And with the dark prismarine, with the tinted glass, you get this nice shadow effect. Everything, the items look super dark. And with sodium, since it doesn't render the water back there, it's just completely invisible. So the items are just slowly drifting up the sides. Ooh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. So now what we need to do is basically replicate this system on this side, because we're gonna have it channel up both and then collect and then go over the actual storage system. Huh? So I'm quite happy with this. This is very happy. So it stops there, which is good. So now if we put any items in the system, it comes back and it starts collecting them, and it distributes them over those hoppers until it's finished. Now there will occasionally, oh no, there won't, because it will always go over this one. There will occasionally be a couple items left in one of the hoppers. Okay, but again, this is bulk storage. So, losing a couple items, in the grand scheme of things, not that big a deal. Okay. Overwatch, MC, VR, Skyrim, or I lost the plot. I lost you halfway through there. Those, that. Slime, that. We need the hoppers. Okay, let's collect the last little bit of our blocks so we don't lose any. Would be Minecraft of VR, so do so. I tried to do VR in a car situation, and I practically barfed the first turn I went to make. Do I have better TTV? I don't. I do not. Well, I have the extension, but I don't have anything. So, like, no, not VR in a car, but like a VR driving game. A VR driving game where there was like a chair and a wheel as the actual control. So you were like looking around and then you were doing the driving. And as long as I was going straight, I was fine. And the second I went to turn, my entire body, my entire brain just went like, this is not normal, this is not normal, this is not normal, this is not normal. And I instantly slid the virtual car halfway, smashed into the wall, ripped the headset off, and practically hurled. I could not do that. I could not do that. That was too much. This is Break Fast. This is there's a couple people's favorite song on the playlist. Now, here's the only problem. This is super expensive. This is super expensive with this all being tinted glass. That's gonna hurt. And this chunk border here is really upsetting me to the point where I'm contemplating just making it 3 wide. To only make it 3 wide so we can get rid of these 2 so the chunk border doesn't look too bad. Because look, like looking at it like that and seeing that crack through it, it kills the whole illusion. It kills the whole illusion. So we're gonna just, yeah, we're just gonna do bum 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 dun 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 dun. So we're gonna just do this, and we're gonna we'll break these 2. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. And I think that, yeah, that actually gets us a dispenser back, which is good. So that would go to here now. I need to be very careful that we don't break the redstone here. Oh no, that's gonna break the redstone. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We didn't lose anything too really crazy. Boop. Put you back in my offhand. I need carrots. When will we do dispenser? Oh, it's finished. Give me a little bit. Give me just a minute. Let me clean up these 2 bits of the thing, and then we can figure it out. And actually, with only 3, you really only need 1 dispenser. You really only need 1 dispenser. And with only 1 dispenser, we can make the whole system a little even more intelligent, because when it's parked here, it's still dumping into this hopper. So it's still dumping into this dispenser. So we can make the system even smarter. We can make the system smarter. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll make the system a lot smarter in just a second. Because we can do something really cool with that to power this and make it be even more intelligent. So it can be that this literally just powers that rail, and this does something else. Water. I love redstone. Nom 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 nom. Give it to me. And so you can make money overnight. Oh wait, I actually have a button. Why did I not just use it right there? I totally should have. Let's make sure that no mobs are spawning under here, because that would suck. Can I personally, for the first time, can I personally beg you to play streets? Tell you what, Nia, here, we'll make it interesting. We'll make it interesting. Oh, you didn't vote in the, okay, you didn't gamble. You didn't gamble, but we'll wager something on it. Nia, pick a winner. If the thing you picked wins, I'll play streets right away. Make your choice. Make your choice. Okay, pick red or blue. And whichever one you pick, if that one wins, no, pick now in chat, tell me. Whichever one you pick, if that one wins, I'll play Dust. I'll play Dust. Jeez, I'll play streets. I was reading Chief screaming, "Trust the Dust" at the top of his lungs. Okay. Ooh, pressure. Red, trust the Dust. Okay, so if red wins, we play streets. All right. So now it's a double wager. This is gonna be interesting. But let's look at it. Wow, it is exactly evenly split. This is the first time that it's been this exactly even.
I want to win with blue, but I also want streets.
I know, right now, if blue is either gonna be really happy, they either win or they get streets. Red is all or nothing. They either win and get streets, or they lose and don't get streets. So this is gonna be interesting. Skyrim Battlefield 1.5. You always play Overwatch. Go play Overwatch. You love Overwatch. All right, on Team Blue, Chunky Water, 5,000 cookies. 22 of you over there for 20.7k cookies for exactly 50% of the pot. Red Team, 9.1 thousand from Tacky, technically 9055 from Tacky, and Streets on the line for 20.7 cookies for exactly 50% of the pot. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be intense. Anybody who happens to be new to the channel and wondering what the heck we're doing, 4 red, 4 blue, and then we do this, and we go fly. And at some point in time, oh wow, that's actually growing pretty well. I think something shot at me. Imagine, I said this earlier today, but imagine when this is all full, or all empty, and we can just fly around through this space like this. This is gonna be wonderful. And the winner is... Redstone is the winner! Trusting the Dust indeed. And you all know what that means. And I'll crank it because I know everybody wants that up nice and high. Trust the Dust Streets is playing 45,000 channel points going to red. Dust is always the winner. Not Streets, skip. Lights off. Oh, YOLO. You're killing me. It's been so long since somebody's done that to me. So long since someone's done that. Oh my goodness. Let's vibe though. Ooh, okay, I saw a creeper. Okay, hold on. We gotta hit that spawn point. Playing with my mind. I'm losing everything inside. Time stands still as we go blind. We're losing everything. So, on the other side, we'll put that. that would go to I need more prismarine bricks. Hello. There you go. Dead spider. Dead zombie. What is this song? This is Streets by Roof featuring Naid, and it is Chat's favorite song. Move please, Squishy. In the neighborhood, the streets are playing with my mind. I'm losing everything inside. Come on. I'm losing everything. Wait, why is that? Streets are playing with my mind. I'm losing everything inside. I have that one too high now. Like we just have an extra hopper for no reason. Well, okay. We just do. That one there. We need more powered rails. I think we have a couple. Yes, we do. Yay. We're gonna make the whole cart system a lot faster. We'll do 3 powered rails right there in the front of it. There we go. So, if this has stuff in it now. That she goes up there. Now it's actually hitting, so now it's not actually. Wait, did I just see what I think I just saw? Did we spawn a glow squid in that space? Hello, Squishy. Okay. Goodbye, Squishy. Actually, they can stay. They can stay. Because they're not going to interfere with the item elevator at all. I don't think. They wouldn't interfere with the items, I don't think, right? Okay, let's just make sure they don't drown themselves first. Or suffocate themselves. They could stay, I think. One squishy, there can't be 2 squishies. Oh, that's true, squishies are squids. Hey, Cammy!
Hey, it's been 2 months.
It's been 2 months. Thank you so much for resubscribing. Welcome back to the Be Good Gang. Okay, so that is going. Also, we can put our music back down a little bit. To about there. I think you want to be 100% sure that they don't interfere. I don't know for sure. Let's check. We can check. There's ways we can check this. Also, I need those torches. That torch. Just to make sure that nothing spawns around here. I just want to be safe. You need to name him or he'll... I need to name them or they will despawn. Okay, I have name tags over here. Come on. Oh! Shenanigans. Name him Streets Master. Oh, that's the beacons box. Okay, so you can go exploring box. I have name tags in here, I think. What should we name them? What should we name? Welcome. Our new glowy friend. Glishy? Make a poll. Glishy? So it's glowy squishy? I see a lot of people saying Glishy. By the way, Kindness Services, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Glishy, Glishy, right? Glishy. Okay, yep. I vibe for this. So you know what this means? This means we need to get one on the other side. No! Where'd they go? I flew way too far. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Another one will spawn. Another one will spawn. Poor Glishy. Just like Barry. I didn't do that. Added list of crimes. I went to go get a name tag so they'd spawn, so they'd stay forever. Why is that one of my crimes? Okay, Glishy, we'll get you back, Glishy. We'll get you back. Criminal. What did I do? Alright, so that would be to here. Do I have more Dark Prismarine? I don't. What despawn count is now 2. Glatushi. Glatushi? Welcome. Yusuf, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Life sentence for murder. I didn't even kill them. I was about to, and then you all said, no, save it. I was 100% about to kill that glow squid. I was 100% about to kill that glow squid. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, hold on, are you fancy? I can't tell. Are they fancy? I don't think the shoes are fancy. The shoes are fancy. Rookie!
Cookies gifted a tier 1 sub to Rhodes.
Rookie, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Let's save him anyway.
Rookie Cookies gifted a tier 1 sub to DRK0 Burlord.
Okay, come here. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. In honor of Glishy.
Cookies gifted a tier 1 sub to
so Rookie to Road, Dark Overlord, Omen the Goated, Rue, and Toxic Tapers.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to
all being yeeted into subscribers. Thank you, Rookie, for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. So the shoes aren't fancy, right? But everything else is. We'll keep them for right now.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Omen Goated.
It's another wish ender. Okay, so granted, like, again, this is not the final what the floor will look like, but that goes there, and that goes there, and then that is where we start putting down the tinted glass. 3. Cool. I need to eat. Hey, you said your name right. I mean, how else do you say that many O's together? Right? Like it feels contractually required. So remember, when we're putting stuff in here, we're putting in like a shulker of stuff. So that'll be interesting. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and that needs to go there. Cool. And then the rest is, if this works. Does it go from the layer immediately? Yep, it goes level with the floor. 2, 3. And then this. 6. And then that's as far up as that can go for right now. Does that... Okay, we did both. Wait, we did both? Okay, so yeah, 1, 2. So all of this should be 2 rights. There. Perfect. We can actually, if we want to be smart. Okay, we are. Good. Okay, cool, we are. Just checking. Want to make sure that we're saving on the little bit of... That can go there. Cool. Okay, perfect. Now let's make each of these dispense appropriately, given their contents. So I believe if I do this, if this has anything, oh no, it needs to be directly off of it, which I can't do because of that. So I guess we'll just have to be like, can I get the dispenser's contents any other way? If I break this, that'll be water. No, I don't think I can get the dispenser's contents on a redstone signal. Nope, not there. Not off of that block. Nope, especially not that way. Especially not over here. Okay, so we can't get the dispenser's contents off of that redstone signal. So we're just gonna... we'll trigger it based off of the entire system flowing.
We can't sentence Legundo now. First you need a police report. They send it to the prosecutor's office. After that they press charges and serves him. Then he gets a lawyer and he gets a trial. Then the judge sentences him. Remember there are 2 trials, one on guilt and sentencing. After that me the bailiff will get involved.
Okay, so you're all still figuring out exactly how you want to do the trial of Legundo? Loosen muscles should might make you feel better. Legs, when's dispenser back? Probably in about half an hour, 45 minutes. We'll do another game. We'll do some kind of gambling. Actually, the next one, instead of doing another dispenser, we'll do a coal gambling. Because why not? That could be fun. It's been a while for that. We shall skip all of that and send him to jail. Y'all are just like speedrun. Hold on. Y'all are talking trial, and all I hear in the background is do 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 do. Like it's like, oh, uh-oh, I'm in danger. Okay, so that'll work. So then that can go there. Does this? I think this would technically work as well. I think that'll fire both. That is ridiculous, but I think it'll actually work. Okay, pick up the fork. Yes. Alright, so if I do this. Okay, that'll dispense both for a little while. It'll pull out, so every pass it's pulling out about 5 to 7. 3. Now make a glaive for Glitchy. I didn't even do it! But yeah.
If he wins, then that is a violation of his rights to a free and fair trial, and he would win on appeal.
If he wins, it's illegal. Okay, I'm concerned. We have the Glitchy tag right here. If another Glitchy happens to spawn, we will immediately put Glitchy into service. Okay? We got this. We got this, chat. We'll be fine. All right, so that can go there.
Legs. I can be a lawyer for you. The prosecution won't know what to build a case on because I won't know what they are talking about. I will throw the jury into a wild confusion, not really knowing why they are here or why I am not wearing pants. Let's just say Legs, it could work. Hashtag shop station.
I'm not sure pantsless is the right way to go into that trial, but I mean, I'm willing to try basically anything once. I'm not sure if it's the right play, but we could always give it a shot. It would be a graveyard. I mean, come on. I didn't even kill Glitchy. They just left. I went to get them a name tag and then they just left. You go into all trials pantsless. ECR. That explains so much. I didn't make them despawn. I just went to go get a name tag. I didn't realize that that was far enough away. That was where the name tags were. Pantsless is how I got out of your parking ticket. He died from depression.
If Chief is pantsless, then he could be charged with contempt of court.
Okay, all right. So Chief, they're coming at us with the big fancy words. What are we gonna do now? What's the plan? What is the plan? We're gonna have a new tag for Glitchy. As soon as Glitchy decides to spawn, we will have new Glitchy. Already figured out. So. Now, I know we need to make this all into shaded glass. But for right now, I know we don't have we don't have enough tinted glass. Right? But we're going to make it enough. We're going to make it enough up that it will.
We need a channel on the Discord over this.
We need a channel for the trial. Channel, the trial of Lagundo. Explanation, no. Just no. You don't get one. Dude.
No court can hold Chief. No government can hold me. I am Chief Dirtbag. What do you think they can do? I have done it before. You are talking to ECR0708 right now. This is all Derpy's fault. You can't control me. Hashtag shop station.
Are we back? I think we're back. Are we back? Woo! We're back.
Chief is a sovereign citizen and well if Chief is the defense attorney.
We're back. I scared us. My OBS crashed. What is happening all of a sudden? We were doing so well for so long. And now all of a sudden, like, we're getting crashes like crazy. My OBS crashed and then Minecraft crashed. Like, everything just crashed. So I don't know what happened right there. I apologize, everybody. It's just like the server. Oh my goodness. The Minecraft gods were like, no. You know what it is? It's not having lights on. That's making everything break. Peanut, hello. Don't pull a Filza. I'm doing my best to not. But yeah, Minecraft crashed, but also rip OBS. Yeah, recover the replay mod file. That's so weird. That's so weird that that's doing that. We're at 100% CPU. Open JDK platform binary. Yeah.
You need to run ops in Docker.
Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Yeah. Did that reset the timer? Oh no, it didn't reset the counts. Glitchy's wrath. Perhaps Glitchy will be back. Perhaps. The manage though. Gloshy, please be back. Depends on how far back it rolls back. I'm letting the replay file save. Everything just straight up dies. That was weird. But yeah, we're letting the replay mod file save in the corner that you see there. And then we'll be back into it. But then here's the problem. If Glitchy's back and we're far back enough,
Nothing ends well if Chief is anything. The stories say that already, but you gotta say though it will be
If
fun for
Glitchy's
everyone.
back,
By the
and we're
time
far back
everything is
enough,
over, the jury will be confused, and if they are confused, they
It's
can't
gonna be
convict
problematic.
beyond a reasonable doubt. So Chief wins the case. Thus
an
everything is
act of
Wise's
supernatural
problem.
faith.
Hashtag shop station.
Alright, let's check. Alright. Let's check. How far back did it go? Glitchy? I don't see Glitchy. No Glitchy. 07s for Glitchy again, apparently. So I just lost like the progress of building up. That was weird. That whole thing is super... This whole crash that we've been having today is super strange. Do. Okay, so this will come to here, and then this is how we're gonna do this. Decent storage system. This is our cold storage system for all of the different blocks. Hi, Tacky. Welcome in. I knew you'd be happy with this specifically. Alright, so let's go back here. Decent storage system, I see. So, this... We gotta be smart about this. I think that's the layer. Yep, that is the correct layer. Okay. YOLO! Okay, so then this can go up. Oh wait, you don't have enough shulkers. Well, I was tempted to do shulker loading and unloading for this thing, but instead I just decided to do something a little more straightforward. And again, focused on the aesthetics. Not form, not just function. So we'll do this, and we're gonna just... Should we do black stained glass so it's passable? We're just... Never mind, we're just gonna use our sandstone for right now. We're gonna use sandstone because it's insta-mine for us later. We have more than enough of it. And... we can just do... We can do this. Okay, come on. Come on. Up we go. 1, 2, and do. Grab that. And then we need to, again, make all this water source block so everything floats up. I feel like I heard that song on the LTT. On LTT. Maybe. I mean, all these songs are open source. A lot of creators use them, so I wouldn't be surprised if you've heard them. Apparently, the Mount Fuji song we were using also was used by the Olympics. It was used by NBC for the Olympics. Like the song we used as the final montage for building the Nether Monument, which I think is hilarious. So that's really cool. Good night, Devora. Thank you for tuning in. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. All right, and then here is where it would turn into something resembling solid blocks. Let's just go over here, and then we need to again have that all be dark tinted glass all the way up to the surface. Do I have more buckets? I think I have more buckets. Obviously discovered it from Legendo. There's just one person. There's one person who watches my channel who works at NBC, and they're like, this song slaps. Let's use it for some promotional art. There, it's somewhere. Okay, so if memory serves me, there's a single farm that I truly approve of and use myself. Yep. There basically isn't. Then again, have you all seen Tacky's farms on the SMP? They're kind of bonkers. Nope. They're kind of bonkers. Like, Tacky is our Psy Crafter, basically. All right, so this can go to here. That's these three. Now, if I put that here, I actually, oh, hold on. I actually need to, yeah, perfect. These three need to go here, and then we need to go get the glass that we have elsewhere in the storage system. What's coming up this season? Just whatever you do, don't build stuff that's gonna lag the server. Go more for the approach of like stuff that is ridiculously efficient. You can run it for 10 minutes and then never need it again, than the alternative. Because the alternative is just crazy. Okay, so there's no farms that aren't laggy, but you could do. I think we need to go get some regular glass. Speaking of montage songs, nice. We need to go get some regular glass. Lightning sound machine. That sounds like, I mean, we're already having issues with Minecraft crashing occasionally. That sounds like an even more permanent way to make Minecraft crash. Millions of materials. You just like them. Are sand farms okay? You know what I mean by sand farms? No, not particularly. Sand duping. Anything that you get the item for duping, not okay on the server. TNT duping, that's okay, because that's excavators.
I think I can do a high availability and scalability of Minecraft using Docker and Kubernetes.
Programmer is funny every time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we just have one piece of random sand. Bruh. And put that there. So, what was I over here for? Glass. When is the Enderman farm happening? What do you mean? We have one. We have one. Oh, for the server. Oh, our server instances are pretty good. Our server instances are pretty well set, I think, at this point. Like, let's get some glass. Here, you still need you still have leveling up to do. Why is TNT duping the only thing that's okay? Sorry. Because you don't get it. It just makes more boom booms. I'm like, why is TNT so upset about that? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I remembered. All right, let's get over here. The Ender Dragon farm. We're never spawning the dragon again. We have conquered her. We've spawned her 20 times. That's it. We're set. Something useless like carpet duping. You're still getting the item. You can't lands from spawn anymore. You have to get to the world first. It's because they're actually on separate servers. The answer is the same. If it's an item duping and you're getting that item, we're not okay with it. So please don't be doing that. All right, we're gonna have to do something if that's the case. Oh, I needed to get my ice from over here too. Butts. All right, well, we'll make it work. So this is the channel. We're gonna have to, we'll just move it over from here. All right, and it'll come to here, I think. And then this will be over the actual thing itself. If I remember that right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those will all be over the actual space. So we can just go ahead and put that there. Three, 4, and then from here is where it will actually become the channel that goes over all of the things. I think we might need some ice, because I don't think I have any. We might need to make another quick stop out of the base. So I think if I do this, cool, and then I can break these blocks, and then we need to make all of them source from the floor to just below that, which we will do. Unless I think I told you this already, but I'm making a mega storage system that holds every item. Yes, you've mentioned it. You've mentioned it. You've mentioned it, and about how you have literally every stackable item. But yeah, for me and for this world and the portability of it, I mean, the world is already measured in multiple gigs. Are you fully enchanted? No, you're not. Okay. I need signs. Do I have any signs in like the redstone box or something? No, I do not. That's a bummer. I could have sworn I did. Wait. Is that... Oh no. Oh no. I think there's a dolphin in there. No, there's an axolotl and it killed Glitchy. There's an axolotl that spawned in there and it killed Glitchy. I haven't done anything, okay? That axolotl murderer. No, that's not Barry. That's not Barry. That is not Barry. Alright. Ooh. That is not Barry. Maybe it killed a second glow squid. Nope. That's a Glitchy murderer right there. That's who that is. I mean, we can just collect them and put them in the thing. Kill the axolotl. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. I can't do that. If I kill an axolotl, I'm pretty sure Derpy will come here and destroy my computer IRL. Right? But we can... We can go ahead and just put them in the middle. Now I'm not... for something that was alive for 12 seconds. Okay, so you? Nope. Okay. Which one of you is an opening? There you go. Welcome to your new home. You live there forever. So that's half of it. We need ice blocks, which I don't think I have. If they're anywhere, they're in the main storage room. Yep, they're in the main storage room probably. Ow. Okay. Should have named it Murderer. It'll be the only unnamed axolotl in there. So we could go back and name it Murderer. Make an axolotl jail cell. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. We should do that. All right, let's get the ice. It's in here. Blue ice. We don't need blue ice. We need ice. Oh, butts. We probably don't have ice, do we? Nope. I mean, we can go get some. We need ice. Alright, we need random ice. Alright, so... You go there. Alright. We need to go get like a stack of ice from the 117 chunks. Everything just left from that. Yeah, they're like, okay, we're done with you. For that one soul. Make a jail cell for that one. The one thing. Axolotl jail. Alright. Over here. Oh, 7's for Glitchy 2. That was technically Glitchy 2, which is even worse. Because that was Glitchy 2. Do we have ice anywhere here? No, we gotta go harvest it. Okay. Well, it's doable. We just need a little bit of packed ice, so we can just... Oh, I bet you it's in the... I bet you it's in the ice castle. I bet you it's in here. Inside these chests. Nope. Nope. Wow. I could have sworn it was gonna be. Huh. Dang. Now we gotta find the Glitchy 3. If we give it time, they'll spawn. The only problem is axolotls will also spawn under those conditions. So we've started a ruthless cycle of glow squid murdering. Glow squid murder. Not even that we intended to, and not even by our own hand. It's just a random axolotl is gonna spawn almost every time, and then just bop them to death. There's very little we can do. Right. Boop. There's very little. I inadvertently made a glow squid ink sac farm. I guess we kinda did. Oh, that freaked me out for a second. I just saw blocks in my face. I'm like, did I just get phased into the ground? Because that is not okay. That would not be a legit death. Alright, so... There we go. Hey Seam. How you doing? Or Seamus? Hey Seamus. How you doing? Make the floor not stone so axolotls can't spawn. Do axolotls just spawn on stone? Is that what it is? Oh, we still need signs. We still need signs. Or we could use slabs. We can use slabs. Would glow squid be able to spawn too? That's actually a really good question. Creeper. What's that song? I love that we have this nice little animation to make that a lot easier. So that can go there. If I pull... Alright, so we need like 4 or 5 buckets of water. There we go. Now remember, this isn't the final size of the whole building. Oh, that's perfect. That is this one. That is perfect, because then from here, pop, and we can put that there. Again, perfect. That it's just right on those edges. That's wonderful. We can be, just to be safe, we're gonna do... Again. Oh, perfect. You love to see it. Put that there, and then we need a bucket of water that goes over all of those 4. Don't you just love it when something like that unintentionally lines up just beautifully? Okay. So now, if we put a bunch of stone into the system, we should see it get put... Actually, if we just put a bunch of anything into the system, we should see it in that hopper. So we're just gonna... There we go. We're just gonna watch this go. We need to get up on top of here. Wink. And we're just gonna put some torches on top of these slabs. So nothing unexpected happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can we fix that before stuff makes it to the top? Oh, I don't think it's all source blocks yet, so I don't think everything's gonna make it to the top. There's so many axolotls right there. Oh my goodness. Why are there so many axolotls right there? Good night, map. Thank you for tuning in, much appreciated. So they're getting to about where this... They've killed so many glow squids. Okay. Alright. We have, I guess, inadvertently made a glow squid ink farm. Not what my intent was whatsoever. But we apparently have in fact done that. It's the axolotl apocalypse. To there, right? Yes, to there. And then we can just... Excuse me, you too? And then if we just come on to this. Axolotls be like, darkness like Batman. We still missed Glitchy. Me too. Alright. Up. Okay. So now, murderer. We should start seeing items floating up to the top nice and slowly. Dispenser? Let's do a coal. Let's do a coal wager. So 140 or below or over 140 for a stack of coal with fortune 3. Let's mix it up a little bit. So actually, those are all going into the very first hopper, probably. Yeah, so everything's just making its way into the first hopper, which is fine. So I love it. So when we have all of this as, like, look at this, you'll just be seeing bits of stone floating randomly up. It's also worth noting half of it's getting dispensed over here. Half of it's getting dispensed over here, which is problematic right now. So about how long did that take? I mean, that's still filling up. What is the coal thing? So, I'm going to mine out a stack of coal with a Fortune 3 pickaxe. Average rates for that, I'm turning my lights back on. Average rates for that is 140 with Fortune 3. So basically you're betting are we going to get above the average or below it? Welcome Kazu, thank you for following. Hope you're having a good day. Ooh, don't put bonk in there. Hello, big squishy. Medium squishies. There we go. And then tiny squishies. For right now, we're just going to let this dispenser fill up because I don't want to lose any of the items that actually end up getting into this thing. So we'll just break that wire for right now. We'll just put that right there for right now, so that way we can fix it later. It ended up exactly 140 counts for 140 or less. So one option is 140 or less, and one is more. Then basically, do I get above average? So every time it goes under, is it not taking things? Is it full? It's full. That's a problem. We can make these bigger. We should need to make these side collection systems a little bigger, so we get more. So let's get more hoppers. That way that'll collect more. And that was what I was originally thinking. Wait, where did the rail go? Oh, it's over here. Okay, found it. It was equal and under. There we go. Now that's actually going. Oh no, I just washed away all of the redstone. The murderers have escaped. Do we save the murderer? Do we save the murderer? Hey Mongo, welcome back. No. Okay, the last time I let an axolotl die, you all practically put me on trial. So, considering I'm already on trial at some point in the indeterminate future, I'm just gonna hold off for right now on axolotl murder. Okay, so that can go there. Where did my powered rail go? There it is. Found it. So that can go there. And then we can make a minecart with a rail. There we go. And put that in. So, if this works, there's still axolotl murder happening. Axolotl murderers swimming around in the system. That'll be funny that there's just axolotls in the storage system. So then the first 3 of these caught some of those items. Granted, they're not filtered whatsoever, so they just caught a bunch of trash. But it made its way up to where we were expecting. That's actually... I think that's working. I think that's working. Yep, this feels like it's working. Now it's just a matter of the ridiculous amount of chests and hoppers that this is gonna take. And then a ton of amethyst shards as well that we need to get. That's easily like a stack or better. That's a stack or better on the tinted glass. So if I put a stack of this in, it sucks it up super quickly. And then we should see it basically slowly traveling up. So basically that's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see items just slowly traveling up the water stream. And they'll occasionally stack and merge and collect together. But, like, look at that. Look at how satisfying that is. Look at how satisfying that is. And then you have the little bit. Why are those two not vanished just like everything else? Maybe it's because they have a sandstone block next to them. And another Jabba the Hutt theme song. I mean, it's not... I think this is the same song. It's just we hit it again because I played Streets. No more items in there. All the glass came around, and I think we put in a stack, right? 26. So there's only 26 right there. That's a little sus. but we'll get there. Okay. So we need a bunch of prismarine crystals. And I mean a bunch of, or not prismarine, a bunch of amethyst shards, a bunch of amethyst shards, a bunch of chests, and a bunch of hoppers. We need like, each of these is 20, so each thing of this is 40. We want to put 10, so we need 400 chests. 400 chests is 128, 256. Goodness, 310, 374. It's like 9 stacks of chests. That's 9 stacks of chests. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of wood to collect. We have so much wood to collect. This is gonna take time. That's gonna take a lot of time. Officer, I kicked that child in self-defense. Alright, so let's put the axolotl. Let's put the axolotl in here, because we're just collecting them. We have 2 unnamed axolotls in there. That's fun. But we're making good progress. We're making good progress. Do 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 do. That's good. All right, so I think we need to go get wood mining stream, get a double chest or more of shulkers of wood.
Welcome.
Just an entire chest of breaking trees and nothing else. Wriggly Dino, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. I think we also need to just go get some more amethyst shards. The thing is, the amethyst shards, super fast build mode. Amethyst shards are decidedly harder. Oh, it would help if you had the elytra on there, Lagundo. It would absolutely help if you had the elytra on. There we go. So let's put these away. That dark prismarine can go there too. Yeah, I mean, that's a classic move for me. And we'll decorate this tower later, but this is the first functional tower in the space. This is the first actual, like, this does a thing. It's built, it's designed to actually do a thing. So, oh, you know what? Half the glass ended up over here. That's why I was being a little sus. Use an item drop-off station if that minecart gets too full too fast. I might have to do that. We're not going to use that loading system often. But when we do need it, we need it to be efficient. So I don't know. We'll have to think about it. We'll have to think about what that's going to look like. But I think we can go. We probably just need to do some amethyst shard mining. We have many geodes that we've been around. We don't even need all the blocks for them. We just need all of the buds that are available. So we found a couple. That might be a good idea to just go do. Just go collect a lot of amethyst shards. Do the coal bed. Is that ready to go? Okay, so we need another slime ball that we can name. Put this to here. And get ourselves right here. Okay, so where's this? So this is another 64 coal ore. Ready to win 2,000 cookies. Good luck. So here we can keep that chest full and just keep putting the stacks of them in there. So last time we did this, everybody, we had such bad luck. We didn't even get 2 stacks of coal. We did not even get 2 stacks of coal. It was that bad. I see that spider coming up for me. Pop. Done. You ready to win 2K cookies? We'll see. cursing me with their bad luck. We shall see. All right. Moneymaker in the inventory. Let's see where we're at. So less than or equal to 140. 5,000 cookies from Bald Programmer. 53% of the pot. So y'all are thinking I'm going to get bad luck twice in a row. So we'll see what happens. On the other end, 5.1k from Killer Shamu. 5106 cookies for 10.5 for 47% of the pot. So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. All right, let's see what's going to happen. We need 2 stacks and 15 to break the 140. If you get less than 2 stacks, this pickaxe is fired. I don't know. We got four 1 blocks in a row. We've mined 6 blocks. We only have 7 pieces of coal. That's another 1. That was a 2. That's a 1. Oh, they teleported onto the system. That's a problem. Okay.
So I bet 5,000 cookies for 4 tons. I was at 20k, now I am at under 2k. Sorry for the ones that voted for less.
Ooh, that's a lightning storm. Let's quickly just get what's on the floor. We're at 64 and 8. Right? Oh, come on. Okay. We need to do this slightly differently. We can go headhunting, but I actually need to take a quick break. So maybe we can pause the game and then quickly come back. Whew. Okay. All right, ready? Chat, it's not looking promising again. It is not looking promising again. It is not, bruh. 64. So I think it's impossible. 2 stacks and 6 underneath what we were looking for. So that's 64, 128 plus 6 is 134. 134. Below on coal. Couldn't have 2 bad lucks in a row.
Welcome, Raiders.
Hey!
Choose your fate.
Watch the show. Or watch the show. Thank you. From brain to keyboard. Hello. Welcome. So everybody who didn't believe in me, 22,000 channel points rewarded to the 12 of you who were playing odds against me. I feel like you made this happen. I know you didn't, but I feel like you did. For sure. All right, so there we go. That's everything that we could use for that. Ooh.
Finally, my streak is over.
Bald with the 313. Thank you. That sound scares me a little less. A little less than before with today's video. I feel a little safer. Just a little safer given the successes with the portal raid. Right? Like I feel safer with the Bastion raid for Pigstep. I feel like we're in a good spot. You could eat all these cookies. That's good. I mean, that's definitely a terrifying moment, for sure. Okay, so yeah, we just need a ton of tinted glass. We just need a ton of tinted glass, and we need a ton of other things. Sorry, you're back. Welcome back, Derpy. Okay. Welcome, Raiders. Glad to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you. Good. It's good to see you. All right. I am going to very quickly full blast power 4 regen and beacon resistance to charge creeper can bring you down to 4 hearts. Yep, it is. They are dangerous. Charge creepers are dangerous. Is this project more or less tedious compared to the Villager Monument? It's better than draining. Even the mining is better. Even the mining and excavating out the room is better than draining so far. Want to share good vibes with another Minecraft streamer. Found you on the recommended page. Have a great stream. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, doing the excavating is more interesting than doing the draining, because the draining is like that repetitive motion stress fracture you'll get on your, like, okay, make a chamber, place the kelp, place the sponge, drain, break the kelp, break the sponges, break the sand, set up the next chamber. Mining, insta mining, is more satisfying because we're finding things. We're like finding things around. And we're also finding things like diamonds and everything else. Ryan's a good person, can vouch. Charge creepers are terrifying, but you can get heads from them, so that's nice. But yeah, new update, there might be a renewable source 10. I heard that somewhere as well. I forget where, which has me slightly confused in this moment. But yes, I did hear that somewhere. Okay, real quick. Self-care for sure. Yes, please go do that. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna take about a 5-minute break, everybody. So go hit up on, refresh your water, hit up on drinks, take a break, take a rest, stretch your legs, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna run the Be Right Back screen, run an ad break, so when we get back, new people to the stream don't get a pre-roll ad. So get up, relax, take a breath, and I will catch you all in about 5 minutes, everybody. Okay? Okay. BRB. Fair is fair. You opened my inventory.
If you can play this game.
What have you done? Why is my inventory full of pants? Why'd you take my pants off? I'm married, sir. I am married.
I hate it here. Go somewhere else. I don't want to be in this village anymore.
Sierra, thank you for the 100 bits. That's a beautiful queen. Much appreciated. Fantastic. That is queen, right? No. Yes? Wait. Shit. I know the song. I don't know who it is.
It's not queen.
Street lights, people. Oh, who's this? Who's the band? I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment.
Not Georgia, is it?
It's been a long day. Oh. No, it won't let me name the boots. It won't let me name the boots. Wait, hold on. Okay, I will name the boots eventually. They cost 39 levels. We will come here to name the boots. But this armor that we've been wearing is the armor that we've had from the very first moment in this world. This is our first set of diamond armor that we've equipped and upgraded and advanced and improved. And the time has come to set it aside and let it stand here over our monuments. But we have to make a new set next stream. Worse is all I see. Oh god, this is doubly cursed. This is doubly cursed. This is doubly cursed. Right? Look at this. This is worse. This is worse. How is this? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It is so crazy. In a flying contest? I'd absolutely love to. Hold on. Brian, I know you're watching. I officially challenge you to a flying contest. Let's go. Alright, and Phil, why not? Everybody come. It'll be fun. There you go. Official challenge. Someone will clip that. And in like 2 years, eventually, maybe it'll come back.
A hostage situation.
Live or die. Make your choice. Okay, choice has been made. Goodbye, Jackie.
Off his armor. No, I'm getting that block.
This.
this gets flipped.
What's up?
I said I hope this gets flipped.
No, orderly line. Orderly line. Hey, bro, get in the back. You weren't up front. You in the back. You weren't up front. No cutting. Go to the back. No cutting. Go to the back. Go to the back. Okay, Subnautica. Here you go. 1, 2. There you go. There's a partial thank you. Now move on. Next. Next person in the line. 1, 2. There you go. Okay. Next. 1, 2. Next. Just let it come on because when we died, I thought things were over. And I feel like we're just getting started. I feel like we're just getting started. This might have to be a top 20 of the window song. I'll take it. I'll take it. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I think it's official that we can call that 1,000 days. I know nothing could spawn on top of this. Dang you, dragon. Dang you, dragoness. Oh. We've done it. We do have times where TTS is going through. Sierra, yes. Suspended off the bottom of the temple. Yes. Let's do some more lava buckets around.
Are you ready? I am. Are you sure you're ready? Sure, you're sure.
Thanks, horse. Appreciated. You get to live right there. You get to live. No, it's okay. That one's not Jeremy. Jeremy's in the boat. Jeremy? Jeremy? Jeremy in the boat? Okay. So, if for some reason... These two trucks held hands, Your Honor. They held hands. This will work. This will work. It worked! Oh, it worked! Fair's fair. You opened my inventory.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She
If you can play this game.
What have you done? Why is my inventory full of pants? Why do you take my pants off? I'm married, sir. I am married.
I hate it here. Going somewhere else. I don't want to be in this village anymore.
Sierra, thank you for the 100 bits. That's a beautiful queen. Much appreciated. Fantastic. That is queen, right? I think. No. Yes? Wait. Shit. I know the song. I don't know who it is.
It's not queen.
Who's this? Who's the band? I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment.
Not Georgia, is it?
It's been a long day. Oh. No. Hey, chat. We back. How y'all doing? Enjoy your break. Everybody stretch. Everybody get some water. Water checkpoint, everybody. Take a drink. good to see it. All right. Would you like to know why you don't see any vampires in Africa? It's because the rains are blessed. I bless the rains down in Africa. God. Weezer remade that. It's not as good. Weezer did a remake of that, and it's not as good. How you doing, Debo? Good to see you. All right. So we need to go get a bunch of amethyst shards, apparently, because we are. Don't DMCA yourself. All right, sing too good. I'm not that good. I'm not that good a singer. I'm not. So we need to go get a bunch of amethyst shards because lots of tinted glass. Lots of tinted glass are necessary. So we're gonna go do that. We're gonna take a brief break from the work over here, and we're gonna just find new geodes that we haven't explored. We're gonna go get a shulker box or two from the storage room. A faux pas. Oh, Debo, I approve. I approve, but also I'm so disappointed. But also I approve. I left all my rockets in the shulker box. And we're gonna just get a random bow and repair this. Sad DB1 sounds, quote, not found. Oop, oop. Watch Ilmango and Amethyst geode setup. So I have a geode that's great for a farm. But we just don't have a farm set up. And I'm not gonna set up a farm right now. I just wanna kinda go explore. Just kinda randomly go around a bit and get some geodes. For galley prep. I saw the Galahorn is coming back. I don't know whether to be excited or afraid. To be dead honest. But yeah, maybe we'll find some cool stuff along the way. Maybe, we'll see. I just want to like randomly hit up some stuff. Be afraid, be very afraid. See, okay. That's what I was mainly thinking was to be afraid. So there's that. We can put this name tag right here, the Glishy name tag. We can take these apples out too, because they can go there. That can go there. TNT. We have shulkers. How many rockets is in here? We should make some quick. Let's make some. Let's make some rockets quick. So paper times 2 rockets times that times that. Let's just fill the shulker because why not? We have paper to do it. Good night, TNT. Thank you for tuning in. Always good to see you. Rockets. Rockets. Still not full. Another 3 stacks will do it. 3 of that. Paper. Cool. 1, 2. I think that will fill it now. Plus then some, which we'll just take with us. Paper there, gunpowder there. We have enough. We have multiple elytras. We have 3 elytras, which should be enough. Are they in good condition? Need one of these. No, they are not. We'll get these 2 repaired really quickly. We have an e-chest. We have an e-chest. We have 1 e-chest. We should be fine. A couple buckets. Let's grab a couple shulkers. Let's just grab 4. Here, yeah, 4 should be good. 4 should be good. And we can go ahead and pop ourselves up and then pop ourselves over. And around to here. And we can just do a little bit of trading. Let's just mint some emeralds really quickly. Now while we're here. Let's get a stack of these because why not? Thank goodness these are so easy to repair. So we have 4 elytras to work with. That should be fine. Should be more than enough. 100 times a day. I think next to your name. Just refresh the page. Killer. That'll do it. Tamed a witch's cat. 1 fish threw an egg and hatched a chicken, so luck likes you now. Alright, Killer. I like this. This is 100 days.
So after placing thousands of blocks, terraforming a coastline, building streets, working out addresses and building lots of station, Chief has moved out of his starter base, which was nothing more but a collection of chests and a carrot farm.
Nice.
Chief now lives in the Empire in a home. Chief is no longer homeless. Are you proud of me, Legs? Hashtag
You're
shop
in your
station.
base! Congratulations, Chief. You've made it. Alright. That's everything. Pick a direction. Pick a direction. North, south, east, or west. Up. Down. Thanks. Thanks, all. Pick one of these 4. And you're like, nah. Okay. North it is. We'll do this. We have to go over spawn for this bit. That's gonna take some time. Love me too. Yeah, I really hope you love me too. Just pop over this way. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Alright, that's a good start. That's nice. Is there a chest around here? This is the overgrown variant. So I don't think there's a chest in the overgrown variant. No, I don't think there is. Why are there 6 petals and only 4 directions? Oop. There we go. Just put those 2 crying away. Underground sometimes. I mean, should we look? I mean, it's normally just like right next to it. Ruined nether portal, yeah. Nah, I want to put that back. This is beautiful. Let's just leave that be. Really hope you love me too. Ooh, melons. Pretty. Some birch. I think I took a slight left turn at some point. Ooh, hello. Alright, another one. That's 2 in rapid succession. That's nice. We'll get some more of you. Why not? Let's see what we get. Oh. Nothing good. But you know what? We'll take the chest. We'll take the chest because the chest is actually, it helps us. That's 2 fewer logs we need to harvest in all of the work we're gonna do to make all of these things. The world is tetrahedral. That checks out. Oh no. Bit of a forest fire right here. Can we get to it? No, come on. Hey. Come on. Put the fire out, put the fire out, put the fire out, put the fire out, put the fire out. Put the fire out. I think the fire's out. Firefighter Gundo, I'm here to save the world. Nope. No. No. Bad lava. Bad lava. No. Bad lava. No. No. Bad lava. Problem solved. Hey, we fixed it. Yell at the lava. That's the most old man yells at cloud moment I've ever had in my life. Old man yells at lava.
This is why Legundo should move to California.
I'm here to help. Make the lava feel bad. Lava? No, you put that down. Lava? Wait, oh, that was a pig. Okay. Lava, put that down. Good night, UTB. Thank you for tuning in. It's just not dry enough to get fires. It's just hot. I mean, eh. I don't even know if we're still heading north. I just kind of am in a direction. Brown sheep. I'm just looking. My eyes are constantly scanning the horizon. Hello? Hello? Yep. Grab this and this. Thank you. All right, let's see what we get in the chests. Phantoms. Great. Some obsidian, not bad. We don't need the mending gold pick or the pants or the golden horse armor. However, where's my carrots? That's weird looking. We're in portal number 3. Yep, so far. That's 3 ruined portals. It's only 2 chests, though. The first one didn't have a chest. Yo, that looks cool. That's some really cool terrain. Force them to self-care. What's the purpose of crying obsidian? I legitimately think the main purpose of it is to have a blast-proof block that emits light, because there is none. And if you had a system that both required exploding things and not being dark, there wasn't a solution for it. Also, it's just pretty. But on a technical level, I think that's like the role it's designed to fit into. Because any other light generation block would get exploded. Any gambling we can do for an adventure? If we find a desert temple, we do a god apple bet. Speaking of... Temple Fliss. If we find a desert temple, we do a rapid fire god apple bet. 2 minutes, and you get to wager on whether or not we're gonna find a god apple. So we're just looking for one. Oh, ooh, that's interesting. Yo, a village that comes over into the desert. Huh. That's kind of unique. That's kind of unique. That's really cool. So tempting to not fly into that hole. But I'll know I'll get squished. Is that a lava pool on the top of the mountain? It's a volcano. Okay, you know what we have to do. You know what we have to do. Okay. Temple. We have... Oh, hello. We have a temple. Repeat, we have... hello? Oh my goodness, you're fun. You're fun. Look at that little flight path. Okay, we gotta do it. Alright, shattered savanna. Right next to a jungle. Ooh. Oh, yeah, right through here. Oh, this place is fun. This place is fun. This could be really fun right here. Can you imagine spawning on this island? That's a really pretty shattered savanna. Alright, I got a screenshot of it. Let's go back to that temple. It was right here. Yep. Okay, mods, I need a... Let's kill you before you follow me inside. But you made an entrance. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Bop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bop. There we go. Or you want that island as well? Alright, God Apple bet. If we get one, if we get a God Apple. There's no apples, let's be real. We have found 5 in this world so far. This would be number 6 if we were to pull it off. Right? So 9 people say yes, of which Chunky Water is the biggest person, the biggest pog, with 1,000 cookies. So we'll see what's about to happen. We'll put the TNT and the pressure plate right here. All right, ready? We gotta go down by 1. All right, here we go. We start from the way that we came in. We start from the front chest. 1, 2, 3, boop. Oh, a regular golden apple and a saddle. I got all excited there for a second. 1, 2, 3, boop. Some emeralds. Nothing really worthwhile. 1, 2, 3, boop. Fire protection 2 book and some gunpowder. Okay. And unceremoniously opened the last one because I forgot. Just some gunpowder and some stuff. Nothing to write home about, unfortunately, in this one. But one thing we're going to do differently this time is we're taking the chests. We're taking the chests because we need the chests for our projects. So we're going to just drop the random stuff. Yay, cookie gain. So like every chest is now +4 to our, or sorry, every temple is +4 to our chests. That's useful to have when we're working on so much with getting chests and getting things together. Okay, so up we go. Just don't have your stream die. Easy. I know, right? Just who would have their stream die or crash? What kind of unprofessional would ever let that happen? Also, I just realized that half of the savannah is on fire. Half of the shattered savannah is on fire. So that looks amazing. Oh, wow. There's a lot of lava coming down in this space. Okay, that space is really cool. We got to do some stuff. Oh, another temple. Another temple. Trigger another one, please, mods. Okay, block that off. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3. I love it how the poles have just gotten shorter and shorter. It's just gotten shorter and shorter. Every time it's just apple, apple, apple. That reminds me of, there was a skit or an SNL thing or something like that about like a version of Twitter that had no vowels. Which was like micro, they called it micro blogging or something like that. It's just it's just gonna be a question mark. And imagine somebody new who comes to the chat. And they're like, a what? A what? Tell me a what? Right? Like, it's gonna be hilarious. Alright. Hashtag, Alright. So, wow. 14,000 cookies say I'm not gonna get it. Put an invisible character and just make it nothing. And just yeet. Nah. We should make an actual proper one that we can just hit repeat. Right? So it should just be like God apple ? So that way people aren't confused if I just mean golden apple. Because I don't want them wagering on like the wrong stats. I wonder if that actually works. Please don't do it. Alright. 23% yes, 77% no. Here we go.
Tom Scott made a social network
Of only emojis.
Interestingly, he had to add a blocked words on the social media.
Yep, I saw it. It works on a poll. Oh, goodness. Current poll, blank. Every option, also blank. This is ridiculousness. I love it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. All right, ready. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Hot garbage. Nothing of value. So let's be one lower. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Bop. Again, nothing of value. 1, 2, 3. Bop. Oh, I got so excited. A regular golden apple. 1, 2, 3. Bop. A couple emeralds. Not anything worth writing home about. String. Okay, so 4 more chests, a couple more emeralds. We don't need the fire aspect 1 book or the iron horse armor. We'll take the gunpowder because it's useful. And we'll just bop our way out of here. You're losing so much. You're losing so many cookies. I mean, that's the risks. No risk, no reward. You doubled your cookies. Oh, Simple the Toast. See, Simple the Toast is playing statistics. All right, next one up. I realize we're out looking for geodes and we've just gone desert temple hunting again. Instead of actually going for geodes. If everyone votes no, no one would win anything. Can I get another one, mods? Can I get another one? Apple? Apple? Put those away. Put that away as well. There we go. Oh, I didn't know that. Should just vote no next time. Yes, because you need something on the other end to win. Is the trick, basically. So if everybody votes, it's possible for everyone to lose, but if you were to win, you wouldn't get anything. Right? If you were to win, you wouldn't get anything, but it would be possible for literally everyone to lose instead. Is basically the outcome that is possible with that kind of situation. Makes sense? Yeah. So if nobody's on the other side of it, there's nobody to win. What won? That other blank one definitely won. Do. Pre-roll ads are back on. bummer. We only get about a half an hour of ad-free viewing for everyone. We do the best we can. Oh, hold on. Did I text? I didn't text Mrs. Segundo. Hold on a second. Alright. Looks like almost all no again. Almost all no again. So we're getting there. Jonathan Daniel, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Alright, where did we come in? We came in from over here. That one voted for 1. There you go. Alright, ready. Ready, everybody. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, bop. Ooh, a Smite 5 book is actually kind of useful. Jonathan really wants to know what the song is. The Smite 5 book's actually kind of useful, so we'll keep that. Mr. Dirt, thank you for following as well. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, bop. Ooh, some diamonds is nice. Some diamonds is nice. 1, 2, 3, bop. Loyalty 3. Sure, why not? Why not? Can't hurt. 1, 2, 3, bop. I mean, there's some useful things in there. Just not what we were hoping for. A Loyalty 3 book and a Smite 5 book. I won't turn those away. I won't turn those away. And the gold horse armor, why not? And we'll take the iron. DTU, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Actually, let's take the string because, you know what? Might as well. I don't really have a mob farm, a string farm. We have a spider spawner, but it's not in the process of setting up. Curse of Binding on a pumpkin. Not in the hardcore world. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? That would be the worst. That'd be the absolute worst. Come on. We just came out of the floor. The Lagundo farm. Alright, so pop pop. Control Q. And away we go. We got a flint and steel out of that. We don't need that, so we can just drop this off. Let's find some ocean so we can find a geode, hopefully. Nope, we just found a desert hills biome instead. Been a while since the last time I watched you. Over 13 streams. Oh my goodness. Mage, you got some catching up to do. But hello, welcome back. I know you died last hardcore and I still need to see that video. Last hardcore. Oh, in series 1? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's just a little while. A little bit more than 13 streams. Alright, let's clear the rest of this desert really quickly. Shipwrecks might be near geodes. Is that actually a thing? Are they tied together? This desert... Okay, hold up. We have to do it. Yes. Yes. Really? Come on. Cursed sand.
Welcome.
I made a video where I died in series 2. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I made a video where I died in Deceit SMP. But yes. Wise Stone, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. But I died in the Deceit SMP. Just a little bit of cursed sand. So this is, we've already been here. Let's fly over the water a little bit and find a geode. You just have to, you can't afford, wait. You just have to, you can't not if you can see it. Oh, true, okay. I just want to go fly around a little bit. Oh, yeah. To be fair, I kind of baited everybody with that video title to get everybody watched because I think Deceit is an amazing series and criminally underrated. But I'm also biased as all hell, so that's fair. So I did kind of bait everyone with the title on that. You can see insane. Yeah. I mean, with our optimization mod, we can basically see underwater for free, which is nice. Ooh, hello. We'll take the iron because I know y'all will get mad if I don't. Come on, can I get under... Oh, that's just under the whole thing. There's the treasure map. Give... Oh, yeah, we should... Chests. Take chests. Take chests. Every chest we find in the world we take. Every chest we take is 2 fewer trees we need to break. I need to go south. It's gonna be almost exactly on this line. You can't. You just realized my. That's Totem Gundo. Totem Gundo's just doing his part to keep me alive. Hello, I'm Totem Gundo. Gee. I wonder where it is. Actually, that's not it. Hello. Ooh, copper. Neat. Thank you. Why is there gravel? Wow, they did such a great job burying it. So what? Best job. Best pirates ever. I've been here before. I've been here before. Never mind. I've been here before. Okay, whoops. Well, okay. Paper we don't need. Let's put you down. Put the copper, we'll put the lapis down, more chests. Throw the nuggies away. Saddles. In the pockets. Yeah, so we're definitely like doubling back on areas. I was not the best pirate ever. Oh, I see that, but this is what we're actually out and about looking for today. Jeez, that jump scared me. Oh my god. I've never gotten scared by a single phantom before. Oh. Oh my god. I can't believe that scared me. It just came out of nowhere. He just came out of nowhere. I could hear them from a mile away, but I'm underwater. I'm not expecting anything, and I just saw green eyes in my face. Woo! There we go. Problem solved. Ooh, lots of creepers. Holy heck. Okay. I need a bow. I need a bow. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot right there all at once. Hello. No, come back, come back. You have a shell for me. That's so wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Then again, I always sleep every night. There's like 4 of them. That was a lot of creepers. Actually, you know what? While we're at it, let's just do it straight with Moneymaker straight away. Because we need as many shards as we can. Oh, that's right. Only the big ones will give us anything. Welcome, Cowcraft. Thank you for following. Only the big ones will give us anything, so we need to silk touch them. I so wish we could find a way to move these, but we can't. So we're only gonna get like 2 or 3. We got 8 whole shards from that. Oh,
Welcome.
this is gonna hurt. Kelby, thank you for following. Can you move them with pistons? No, they just disappear. They just disappear. You can't move them with pistons at all. Nice. It's good in theory, but no. I think the only thing you'd be able to move them is like with something like the create mod. I mean, if anybody can find a way to move a budding amethyst block, considering the work Mojang has done to make it impossible to do, I'd be impressed, in all honesty. Alright, so I need you and you in the hotbar. I think you can use a glitch. I might, if I could do that and I could get 1 or 2 of those blocks close to the base so that they'd always be loaded, yes. We do have a build we're going to do at some point in the relatively near future that has a couple geodes in range. So we will end up mining those pretty regularly.
Welcome,
Raiders. Hey!
Choose your fate.
Watch the show. Or watch the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. How you doing? Tiddly, thank you for following. Ooh, I see a portal. I see a portal that I think we excavated partially. Yes, we've been here. Okay, we're in areas that we've been to before. Yep, we're in areas that we've been to before. Where are we at? Oh, we're at the monuments we did the other day. We're near where we lost Barry. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you. We're near where we lost Barry. Wait, are you fully enchanted? Nope, no shirt. 07's for Barry. Are we heading? Oh yeah, no, we don't want to head right here. We've done a bit of a circle. Can we see your monument? Haven't seen it on stream. AJ, so to that point, actually, not at the moment because we're out and about and doing things, but on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a world tour of the whole world, but in support of a day off Twitch. This is sus. I'm just gonna check this. Okay, I was just checking because that was sus. That was sus as heck. But in support of a day off Twitch, we are taking off on stream here on Twitch on Wednesday, and we will instead be streaming over on YouTube, just for one night, a one night only kind of special occasion kind of thing. But we'll be doing a world tour over there. So if you want to see that, hey Professor, don't worry about it. Thank you for being here, much appreciated. All right, let's do that. I think I've been here before based off of that chest's layout. I have almost certainly been here before. Yep, I have definitely been here before. Do I have all 3 chests? I do. What's the day off Twitch? So right now with the problem that's going on with hate raids, oh my goodness, Rio diving through that, and marginalized creators, women, people of color, so many others just really suffering from a lack of a response from Twitch. It's a one-day boycott of the platform. Don't come watch. Don't stream on it. Don't support Twitch at all during that day. So that is basically, it's to make a statement and to force a dialogue from Twitch, and it's already worked to some degree, which is really great. So I love to see that. And then there are some people who are like, oh, you won't impact Twitch's bottom line. I'm like, you're missing the point of what this is for. So it's just a random suspicious stew. But it's been working well. It's good that Twitch is doing it. So it's the Twitch community basically that's doing it. Twitch itself is doing basically nothing. Cookies and regret losing 1,000 cookies. Oh no, Professor, or no, Petty Officer. Ooh, I see you. Oh no, Petty Officer, I'm so sorry. But thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Ooh, hello. Why did I mine in when there was a hole right there? Why do I always end up doing this? Alright, so nope. Yeah, let's use a chest to light up this base. 100%. Alright, let's see what can we get from here. Here, tell you what, let's just silk touch all of them, and we'll harvest them when we get to the other end. When we get back home. We'll sort them and we'll harvest them back home. So that one, that one, okay. There. Ooh, hello. Good morning, night chat. All right, see you later. Where? Oh, you just woke up for school. Oh my goodness. Never mind. I thought you were saying goodbye. Hey, how you doing, Cactus? Okay, so that. Now these won't grow on anything other than budding amethyst. This is the one downside about being far away from this. To grow this stuff, we basically need to go to a location. We can't grow any of this stuff near our base, which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, so... Okay, we can do this way. Let's put down these 4. They're nowhere safe. Or, sorry, they're nowhere near at risk of breaking anything on anything else. There you go, 30. So with 30, that's what? Less than 4 pieces of tinted glass? Cool. This stuff is super expensive. Have a good night. Thank you very much, Emmy. Much appreciated. Hope you have a good day or night or sleep or whichever. So 30 amethyst shards is less than 8 pieces of tinted glass. Oh goodness, why did we make it with tinted glass? That's so expensive. That's so expensive. So much, there's a ton of savannas around this world. Ooh, desert. Desert Temple. Desert Temple Bliss. Yes, you better be resting, Ryzek. We will bully you into self-care. Hello again? Oh, we're back here. Okay, we were just here, right? This is the same one we were just at? Yes, this is the same one we were just at. Oh, we're flying through that hole. Yes, this is the same one we were just at. That's the desert temple that we just raided. Let's go over this jungle, because why not? I need to drop for shulker for rockets relatively soon. So let's just get ourselves up on top of a big tall tree. Here, right here looks good. Nothing can get close to us. We can just put down the rocket box. Oh, we don't even need to put down the ender chest. Okay, Twitch Satisfier, yes. The hole was heart-shaped. Really? Was it? That's kind of perfect. So that can go there. Let's just grab another 2 stacks of rockets. That can go back there. Portal. Just flying around. We're vibing. I love just going occasionally exploring on stream. Like, we just head off in a direction. And it looks like Derpy made it. Lore? Lore? We're just gonna mine all of this because a couple pieces of regular obsidian can't hurt. Okay. Speaking of, a bell. Okay, cool. Let's see. Nope. Lava, bad. Do we have anything to put in that piece of lava? Bop. There we go. Don't need either of those gold helmets or that shovel or that horse armor. Rockets. Do. Okay, so I see another big temple. Not another big temple, but another big desert. And I have temples on the brain. So let's just clear it from right to left. How's the elytra doing? Three quarter status. I see a village. Let's just clear. Wow, this goes far in this direction. I don't see any temples on this side. Alright, that's hit beach. Okay, back over this way. Temple? Did you see one? I didn't see one. Just temple with just fewer letters. My goodness. It's gotten to the point where it's just like, it's full on hieroglyphics at this point. Okay, we're combing the desert. We're combing the desert. We're finding our way through. It's like Spaceballs. Oh, that's what we should do. We should build a giant comb in the desert once. Temple? Temple. 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 Simple. Simple. Alright. Nope. 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 They're gonna blow it up. Did anything survive? Rip. 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 No apple. Rip. Rip temple. Rip temple. Rip temple. Alright, well, we'll never know. Here, at some point in time. Here, let's clip this. So, coordinates. -48, 21, 27, 21. At some point in time. At some point in time.
In Pennsylvania, there is a college called
Temple University.
I don't think they have any golden apple.
I don't think they do either. Whenever we die, at some point in the future, let's clip this. So that way, we can come here and find out if there would have been a golden apple. An enchanted golden apple. I'm going to be so upset if that's the case. I'm going to be so upset if that would have been the case. That's bothering. Okay, we have to drop this on this person's house. There we go. Cool. Alright. And away! Keep the bed open until the next one. I mean, we can just find another. We've had pretty good luck so far. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Why wait for the future? Have you ever heard the phrase live in the now? So you should live in the now and die. Hashtag shop station.
I'll get right on that, Choof. You should live in the now and not live, basically. A hype train is almost available. Almost active. Boop, boop. Let's just put this stuff away. Chests. 22 chests. That's not bad. Don't need those nuggets or those slabs. Another gold apple. Some more emeralds. Do we have space for a bell? No. Alright. The one piece of kelp can get replaced by a bell. This shulker is almost full. Okay. So we need to head south.
gotta go with a hype train.
Bald, thank you for another 100 bits. If you're already in it though, it doesn't work. It needs to be 3 distinct people. Facing west, facing north, facing south. Unfortunately. Hello. Hi, Vian. Vihan? Vian? Hello. How you doing? Do. South and a little bit west. Oh. Is it here again? Okay, this is not the same chest. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it's this way. Yoink. So face north. Stick out the butt and dig straight down. There we go. Not bad. That's some good stuff. I want the chest too. Hello. Okay. Normally we put the buried treasure map in the chest. We'll just put the buried treasure map right there for right now. Did we get any Hearts of the Sea previously? I don't think we had. Nope. The random piece of leather armor. That can go there. Okay, so I need shulker for that. There we go. So blue is almost full. Elytra's at approaching half. Anybody sees a geode or anything else, call it out. Hello, Ozen. How you doing? Oh, speaking of. Hey. We need to just harvest a couple of these. Alright, so we're just gonna pick up all of the ones. 2, 1. What can you do with the Heart of the Sea? You can make a conduit is the primary. I think actually primary and only use. I don't think that there's a secondary use. They're not used in potion brewing or anything like that. So they're primarily for building conduits. This one isn't filled with creepers, which is definitely a great improvement over the previous one. Can we get to that one? We can't really. Nah, okay. So these are the big ones that we can harvest with our... And we can put down the blue chest because that has all the amethyst stuff in it. So 54. So a stack of amethyst shards gives us how many tinted glass? Like 8? Something small and ridiculous. At 1 a.m. I'll see you on YouTube on Wednesday. See you later, Helby. Thank you for tuning in. As always, much appreciated. Have a good night. Oh wow, it's already like 11. A little bit after 11. It's getting late. It's getting late here on Gundo time as well. We're probably not going to go as late as normal tonight. We're going to pull a little bit of an earlier stream. It's so expensive, it looks cool. So we're using it basically right now to shade in a slow item elevator. So you just slowly have items rising behind the tinted glass, and since they're in shadow, it just looks so cool. So we have oh, temple. Let's do a fully lettered one, please. But we are, for anybody who just tuned in and is wondering what is going on, we're running around to get shards from all the geodes we can find, but also we happen to spot any temples. That is a very precarious house. If we happen to spot any temples, we are going ahead and raiding them looking for god apples. Because why not? Okay, so. Okay, got the floor this time. Torch. There we go. Fully lettered apple? So it's a god apple. What speech to text program do I use? I use whichever the one that, for my commentary, for the live things, it's an extension called Closed Captions Recorder, which you can use to be able to make the stream a lot more accessible, and I really like it. It's quite nice. It's an extension, and it's an extension on Twitch and a website that you have to have running in another tab. It basically has two boxes. I click a big green start button when I start the stream, so that way the commentary works. It catches me most of the time. Every now and then it doesn't work. Oh my god, I love you. Yes, of course. It's super useful. It's super useful. Closed Captions Recorder. The only thing I found is if you put the extension in, it's overlay mode and something else. One of them just doesn't work right now for some reason. It just stopped working about a week or two ago. So I forget which one it's in now. I think overlay is the one. Browser plus browser capture. No, so it's not an overlay in OBS, and it's an extension on the Twitch player itself. So my video recording doesn't have the commentary on it actually. It's being layered on in the Twitch player. So that way, if I ever wanted to do a Twitch clip, we make slightly more visually appealing subtitles for those instead of just relying on the auto-generated text. So we can do a bit of both. Wow, okay, faith in me is disappearing. Only 7% think I'm gonna find the next another god apple. So let's do this. We can put this down, because that we know we're gonna get. And we can put that down, because we might get more stuff. Use PubNub? I've never heard of that, but it sounds like it wasn't the best. But this one I thoroughly recommend. It's been great. Alright, as long as it works. It occasionally just doesn't. But for the times that it does work, it's definitely a benefit. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, bop. Ooh, a couple diamonds is nice. That's definitely not bad. Alright, 1, 2, 3, bop. Oh, regular golden apple. Curse of Vanishing Book, a hardcore mode book. Alright, here we go again. 1, 2, 3, bop. Regular golden apple. There's been a little bit of teasing in this one. I almost thought it was. I almost thought it was a god apple. Oh, would have been so close. All right, next one. Last one. 1, 2, 3, bop. Nope. Unfortunate. But a little underwhelming. So sand. Oh wait, here. Gunpowder can go here. Let's take these two books. Actually, we'll put you there. Curse of Vanishing. We don't need the Power 1 book. Or the Smite 5 is useful. Loyalty 3 is useful. Curse of Vanishing is not. So we'll just queue those out. And then here, we're up to 27 chests. 2.5 cookies to 7.2k. You got 179 cookies from that. That's if you play the odds, it's much safer, but you don't get as big of a payout. Okay, you're not fancy. You don't get as big of a payout, but if you gamble, and you gamble sufficiently, and you win big time. Okay. I don't know how much of this desert we've already cleared, so we might be doubling back on ourselves right now. 2.5 cookies to 7.2k in a single stream. My goodness. That's not bad. Temple? There goes Minecraft. I don't know why it's going. Ooh, are we gonna be in the air? Are we gonna be in the air? I mean, we have a totem. We should be fine. Yeah, it's just doing this thing. I don't know why. Ever since I updated my computer and restarted my computer on Monday, or on like Friday, sorry. We'll let the replay mod file save, and that will be good. So scary each time. It's good. We have a backup. We have a backup if necessary. I think I just need to restart again and check for more updates. Like maybe there's a driver update or something that's causing Minecraft to just spool up to 100%. Maybe it's one of my mods, because I have the CTM mod. Maybe Sodium, I have a bad build and I need to double check. Maybe Iris is being wonky. I don't know.
Here is the link to Doctor.
Nightmare is still contained in the end. So we are still safe. Thank you for the 100 bits, programmer. Much appreciated. It was flight. Ooh, 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 spooky lore. I adore you. I adore you too, Tushar. Thank you for tuning in. Ooh, spooky. Expect a raid host or a sub gift in a bit. Much appreciated. Thank you. DJPD can go into the overworld, but Nightmare can't, so it would likely be DJPD. I solved your longest running conundrum. Oh, well, there you go. Glad to help. That's the biggest thing. Your device is lagging again. Just try refreshing, Peanut. That might get it. That might get you a little bit caught up and get you good to go. Replay files at 50%. Once it saves, we'll actually get back into the game. Because if it's saving a replay file and also recording a new one, it does get really touchy. So I try to hold off on that one. We did crash again. We had another little crash, AJ. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Opinion on Windows 11. I haven't tried it yet. Looks cool. Backgrounds look cool. Some of the taskbar changes are kind of weird. There will undoubtedly be something like a rain meter theme or several other options to make your taskbar be left aligned. Good night, Tiddly. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. But yeah, there will undoubtedly be some ways to, like, you can always mold and modify Windows to some degree and tweak stuff. There's so many different things you can layer on top of it to make it look really cool. Are we cool with rounded corners? I like rounded corners for some things. And then there are others where it's just like, for virtualizing it, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to throw that thing in Docker and Kubernetes. But yeah. I do love some of the songs that we have in this playlist. They are quite a bop. I'm quite happy with them. It requires a very up-to-date CPU. I mean, my CPU should be fine. The lag might be gone. Good. Hey! Goldfish Sister Live, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the party. I love the party cam filter that gets auto-applied whenever a raid happens on stream. That's quite fun. Alright, single player game. Here, you all can see me right from the connection. There's the third one today. If you count the ones from the early stream, that's the fifth one. Okay, so we went back a temple. The loot was the same, which is good that it was consistent. Diamonds, emeralds. You don't need Feather Falling 3 or Curse of Vanishing or Efficiency 2 or Power 1. Don't need those. Or that, or bones. We have those in infinite quantities. So 60, yeah, it's just gonna be a little bit over. gold. We don't need, ooh, we don't need rotten flesh either. Now the trick is, am I gonna be able to find the thing again? I've been watching your videos forever, but just realized that you stream. Well, thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Oh, that won't work. As the enterprise environment, so I think I should answer it here. Novus, thank you for following. Alright. So it was... Which way was that temple that we just found? No, it was away from the village. It was not towards the village. Phantom moment. They're not gonna get me again like that jump scare that they did earlier. Okay, yeah, here it is. Apple bet, please. Can I get the apple betting schemes? Locks with the... Nah, I'm not gonna try. I give up. I tried to make that work. It wasn't gonna work. And I am dating myself with that song. Oh my goodness. I am dating myself with that song. Is this the one that blew up? Nope. 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 We never actually got down into that one. So, no. Put those away. 46 TNT. That's not bad. And now all I can hear is Numa Numa. Maya he. Maya who. Maya ha. Maya ha ha. Mr. Smile Minecraft, thank you for following. Stuck in your head. Free real estate in all y'all's brains. I love it. I love to see it. Oh no, not again. I have a good feeling about this one. About the temple. Temple. If you died to lag, would you use a backup? Probably. If something like the if we had a world crash like that and then I logged in and I just fell to my death, yeah. Because that's not something that you can fix. That's a technical mistake or a technical error like that. Or if I just like spontaneously just like die in midair with no cause. My rules, and while the poll's running, heck, we can talk about this. My rules for resetting in hardcore is a glitch that I am not notified of beforehand. So that's why the series 1 death counts for me, because I was warned ahead of time. Optifine can sometimes make piglins invisible. So because of that, that's why I counted the series 1 death. But series 2, if nobody says like, hey, if your computer crashes 17 times in a row, you'll just teleport down into bedrock and die instantly. If we were to have a crash and I would log in and then I would just be insta dead, yes, I'd reset that. Of course I'd reset that, because it's not something I could have prevented, or nor is it something that I would have caused. Now, if I try to eat rockets and I just splat myself into a wall, yeah, that would count. But if it's just instant death for some reason, that won't count. So we'll see. We'll see what's about to happen. It's catchy when it's Italian. I want to sing it, but you don't know Italian. Oh my goodness. All right, 20% saying yes, 18% saying no. Oh my goodness. Rookie Cookies with 12,000 on no. Chief Dirtbag with 1,000 on yes, as the big pogs on both sides. 12K on no. Oh my goodness. I'm actually gonna feel bad if this is the one that it's in. I'm gonna feel a little bad. Alright? Because that would be horrific luck. 1,003. Sorry. I apologize, Chief. Alright, ready? Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nothing good. 1, 2, 3, pop. Oh, a regular golden apple. I got hyped. I got hyped. 1, 2, 3, pop. Nothing good. Alright, ready? Last one. 1, 2, 3. Nope. No god apples. Rookie, you escape judgment. Choof. Unfortunately, not your day, buddy. I'm so sorry. So we can drop off the string, the fire protection 2, and the bones. And we can put ourselves back up. Put that back down there again. Kind of figured that would happen. Hey, Tanisha, how you doing? So you're gonna finally tell everybody your role tomorrow. Ooh, it's gonna be spicy. I can't wait to see what people's reactions are. I can't wait to see what people's reactions are. It's gonna be interesting. This week's episodes, everybody. This is when Deceit goes to 11. Shocked for sure, I think. I'm almost certain, yeah. How's my Elytra? Half health. Okay. We're okay for a little while longer. You should rickroll instead of a reveal. I mean, the video's already uploaded. But yeah, chat was saying that if your role reveal video was actually a rickroll or a prank in some way, that you would earn massive respect with them. So, something to think about if you want to re-upload it quick. No clickbait, it's all there. Okay, let's get this. I love it how it's gone from geode hunting to we're basically hitting sunken ships and everything other than geodes. Because we haven't had much luck finding it. Ooh, a diamond. Diamond's nice. 2.5k to 9.2k. Not bad. Give me that chest. Yes. Okay, where's my treasure map? Do I not have a treasure map? Do I not have a treasure map? I have an empty map. Was there no treasure map in that? What? Wait. Hold up. Geode hunting to chest hunting. Ooh, pufferfish. Alright, let's get up here and put this stuff away. Diamond, emerald, iron, golden horse armor, lapis, sure, book, nope, coal that, chests, yeah, mine it with a shovel. Good job, Gundo. Alright, so up we go. I guess I've been here. That doesn't make sense. Don't trust Tanisha. Too late. It's too late, everyone. So you all know that we're like several weeks ahead on Deceit, right? Just so you all know, we're like several weeks ahead. So I killed him instead. Oh, that would be a play. That would definitely be a play. But yeah, campfire crew. Yep. Campfire crew to the end. We're gonna get this. Just like Mongo. Mongo, my community is hard sus on you, from what I can tell. Where can I watch Deceit or catch up on what's happening? There's a playlist on my YouTube channel. !YT or YouTube will get you there. And then Deceit SMP should just be right there on the YouTube channel. All set up and linked for you and good to go. That's a really cool mountain. And another village. Oh, while we're here, hold up. I mean, while we're here, we really should, just do our part to prevent people from brewing illicit substances. Like, we have to do our part. We have to do our part. They're a hard sus on you, from what I can tell. Right? Which seems unfair. Ooh, hold on. Okay, we gotta do our part. We gotta do our part. Where's the brewing stand in this kind of village? Game? That was weird. Right, yes, yes, okay, cool. There we go. We're helping everyone out. We're getting rid of illegal substances. We're on drugs in hardcore Minecraft. You think using a slime chunk finder is okay? I personally will not, but if you're okay with it, yes. That's it. So somebody else was actually asking something like this similar in the Discord server earlier today. Like, do you think playing an older version is cheating so you can get the like multi-prot armor? And I'm like, if you don't think it's cheating, then you're fine. It's the trees. Okay. I mean, that's good. A decent amount of a few things. It's the trees. So many people sussing you from the trees. What trees? Yeah, no, who would do that? Wow, we found another desert. We're just looting. We're here for all of the chests and all of the desert temples apparently. And despite starting this search for geodes, we're hitting no geodes. Ooh, desert village. Oh, well, you know, while we're here. Hold up, while we're here. Do they have, ooh, blacksmith. Blacksmith could be nice. Let's check. Ooh, that's good. Also, I'm getting out of here because I don't know what makes iron golems angry. And that scares me. A diamond in the blacksmith chest is definitely nice. And then just another chest. Anything in particular? Well, we started searching for geodes because we need a ton of tinted glass for an upcoming project. And whenever we go flying out, it inevitably turns into, ooh, shiny. And we just loot around. We do need, what was the count on chests? We do need something like 400 chests for the cold storage system. Laguno streams, it's like some semblance of a plot surrounded by, ooh, shiny, and just getting distracted. Ooh, speaking of, ooh, shiny. Let's just do that. But yeah, I mean, right now we're also like, can we find some god apples? I mean, let's find some god apples over here. Because why not? Like, while we're out and about. No lava. This one's weird. Where's the chest? Will the chest ever be under sandstone? I guess, yes. Oh yeah, it will. I mean, that's not bad. All right, we need to put down some things to, you know, gold diamonds, that block, yeah, that. Okay. Let's just get the glistening melons are actually pretty useful. So melons, the brewing stands. I refuse to craft them. I still haven't crafted a single one, and I never will. I never will in this world. I will never craft a brewing stand. I refuse on an emotional level.
Mongo and Tanisha need to know one thing: Minecraft and Docker.
All right, let's get some more rockets while we're out here. How's our elytra looking? Ooh, a little low. A little low. So let's go ahead and swap out for a new one. What's that? So programmer is very technical background. So it's a way to virtualize computer instances, basically. They're talking as a way to, all hail Docker, talking about it as a way to solve some of my crash issues. This desert village is really cool looking right here. I think this is the one that we've been to before. I remember, have we been here? I mean, no computer person. Yeah, it's all good. To be fair, half of what he's saying is going over my head, and I have a degree in computer science. Ooh, 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 temple, Temple, chat, temple. Okay, so that's still plugged. Okay, we're good. Torch. Break that. Good, nice and safe. Temple, stick to your guns. Have faith. Have faith. Oh, shoot. Did I just scratch myself or something? I'm bleeding a little. Huh. Dang, you got sniped. Sniping is an art. Refuse to gamble, but man, I want to win this one. Temple. Chat, temple. Worth being specific. Go get Band-Aid. Self-care. I'm fine. It's like a tiny little scratch. I don't know what happened. But we're looking for God Apple. Wow. Lots of people saying yes on this one. It's actually like 27% yes. All in. Rookie again. All in on no. You are betting on my failure. Because so many are yes. Yep, feeling lucky today. If yes, it would, because so many are yes. Yeah, for the people who bet yes and bet big, is how your soul slips out. Debo, we're good. We both know that happened a long time ago. Simple. All right. You did 15. Quick pull. It is in the lore. Of course it is. All right, we're almost coming up. 10 seconds remaining. You did 30. Oh my goodness. Gapple? Oh yeah, you could just do Gapple. G-A-P-L. Actually, you need to do God Apple instead of, because people would think Gapple just means golden apple potentially. All right, so let's put you and you on there. Put you away. We're almost out of food. Oh, I just realized. Come on, God Apple. All right, let's see what happens. First off, let's eat. It's been a little while since we shiny apple. Okay, I opened that just kind of unceremoniously. All right, ready. So nothing in there. Ready. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Saddle is the only useful thing in here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes! Yes! That is a big win. Rookie, I am so sorry. Rookie, that is enchanted golden apple number 6 in the world. If you bet that, you won 3.7 times what you put in. The odds were 1 to 3.7, right? There's still one more chest, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Nah, garbage. Absolute garbage. You're expecting more than one. That's getting a little greedy. But look at that, another enchanted golden apple. So saddles, put that there. And we got another 4 chests, which is what's really important. So let's pop that in the ender chest. Enchanted God Apple number 6. So that always warrants a golden block on the roof to commemorate when we get those. I need to get some wood for a sign as well. Only made back what you lost today. Hey, you came out even, and you got to participate in some amazing gambling. So there's always that. Oh, hello. Alright. God Apple. 1, 2. Oh, come on! Well, F. we need to make a chest. We need to make a sign though. Oh, there's another creeper right there. Well, that temple got sufficiently exploded. Alright, let's just go ahead and Make that into planks, a crafting table, sticks. We're good. Signs, all we can manage. Okay. God apple number 6. 8/30/21. God apple number 6. I mean, yeah, we were working on that, and then we're like, okay, no, we need a bunch of tinted glass, and then it's like, okay, let's just go searching around, and it's like, oh, okay, let's go desert temple raiding. That's just 1 to 2 to 3. That's 2 skeletons just weirdly looking at each other. That's what we were doing. That's why we're out and about. Is this the one we just looted? It is, okay. That's why we're out and about at the moment. They can only be found in this version of Minecraft. They can only be found. So because of that, it's pretty good. Need us to start looking? Yeah, actually, because we're kind of coming up on midnight, and I wanna end a little bit close to that, just because we're kind of there. Found but crafted. Yeah, if you were to go back to 1.8, you could craft them, but there's really there's no benefit for us doing that at all. And that's something like talking about like what is and isn't. That's something I would consider a little out of bounds, personally, for me. If you do it, cool, but not like I would do that with this world. A lot of viewers are same size. Let's go same. We've had some good luck. We've had some awesome people with same. Let's try to hit around our view. We've had a bunch of awesome people coming in and supporting us recently. Let's pass that along. I also think it's time. This is a really cool mountain up here. This is, ooh, hello. Oh, that's the village we just raided for their brewing stand. Hello, mountain cows. How are you doing today? Okay, we need to get our compass back home. Let's put you back. Put that there. And around this direction. Ooh, wait, no, we haven't looted this one yet. We should stop them from doing illicit things. We're doing our part. We're doing our part to save the world. Save the world from potions. Ooh, blacksmith. I see kitty cats here as well. Blacksmith. Ah. Nothing too good, but you know what? We'll take the apples and we'll take the chest. Do homework. Ooh, hello. Ooh, shiny. Distracted. You there. There we go. Is there a chest on this one? Here it is. Bop. I mean, nothing super good. We do want that obsidian, though. Yeah, sure. We'll take that, and we're good to go. We should put down a chest, a shulker, and get some stuff organized. Do you here? We don't need all of this organized. Sure. All right, up we go. Carrot. Imagine having homework. Good night, Cactus. Excuse me. Good night, Cactus. Good night, Where. Thank you both for tuning in. Ooh, another village. Are you doing any illegal things that I should prevent? No, they appear good. This song is... Excuse me. Now I have hiccups. This song is... it's like this weird electro synth thing at the beginning of it, and I kind of like it. Other people saying it's cursed. but it's very much like this synthwave kind of thing. What is this mountain? This is like the mountain from The Grinch Stole Christmas. It curves back on itself. Wearing Cactus Eye is part of the same username I didn't see. Oh my goodness. Just one person said cactus and one person said where, and I'm like, good night to both of you. I'm so sorry. Not the best song? Yeah, that's fair. Not everything's a banger for everybody. The start just made me feel weird. It does this loop back on itself, which I liked. I also like the chorus of this and like this section a little bit more. But it definitely is, it definitely starts weird. This is really cool terrain right here. This just gets me excited for, more and more excited for 1.18. Right? I think we're almost home. Yeah, we're almost home. I recognize that space right there. Just across the bay here, and we're gonna be in and safe at our home base. Play Mars if it's not DMCA'd. I would have to check. Basically, if it's on Epidemic Sound, I know I'll be safe. Wop. Just bash my face into the wall. No biggie. Put ourselves safely into this space. So let's take a look at this. This is, I think this is our hall. Yep, just these two things. And another block of gold. So we can put that there. So 9 blocks of gold, 54 amethyst shards. So how much tinted glass does this make? This is what I really want to know. How much tinted glass does this actually make? I don't think I need to get more glass. 26 pieces. Ooh. That stuff is expensive. That stuff is expensive, but we got God Apple number 6. Also, I think we can safely also make another note. We can make a near-death note, I think. Trying to eating rockets of 8:30:21. I think we can safely put this in here. So this is all of the potential deaths that we had. We now have potential death number 4, attempting to eat rockets. That was about 4 crystals per piece. This stuff is expensive. It's expensive, but when you get it, and that space, that's gonna look so nice. That's gonna look so nice. I'm super excited. It's gonna look great. We only need about 3 stacks worth of this stuff to fully complete both of the slide chambers to get all of the blocks up towards the actual cold storage sorting system. So yeah, only just only. So that means we only need about 12 stacks worth of amethyst shards, and this really makes me wish I was playing on some sort of like community SMP where somebody else could build all the farms and I could just buy it with diamonds. That would be wonderful. That'd be really wonderful to be able to do that. But in hardcore, we're on the solo grind. So that's gonna be fun. That's it. I think that's it for the stream. Community SMP, you say. Invite me to your hardcore world. I'll be dead in 9 seconds. We need 12 stacks because we need about 3 stacks of the glass. So it would be rough. About 6 seconds. Okay, yeah, you're probably a little bit more right, Brazak. You're trustworthy. Sure, I'll die before you. Fair. Fair. That's a ton of amethyst. It is. So we might actually need to build a proper farm for this stuff. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Or we'll just slowly build that on over time. We'll just slowly build that section over time and then just do something else. Or we give up, pull the ripcord, and build it with black stained glass instead. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You might make it today, but yeah. All right. that is it for me. I'm checking to see who the Guardian suggested. Okay. Like this person? Oh, they just ended. Oh no, they just ended their stream.
Oh, it's possible.
Oh, so this is that. Actually, I got a second person, the second one. Here, I'm gonna hit up my recommended page as well. Let's just check out the recommended page as well and see what who Twitch is saying is going live. A lot of hardcore peoples. Good night, programmer. Thank you for tuning in. Ultra hardcore. I'm just gonna find some people and see what we got. We're gonna raid. We're gonna pass on some of the positivity that we've had going on today. I still love the fact that we have the totem me on the world. That's quite nice. I quite love it. Out after stream, very tired. Well, that's, to be fair, that's fair, right? Like, get some rest. Get some rest, to be honest. Okay. Finding somebody. Partner push. Streamer versus chat. New update. Let's get spooky. Who's this?
Because I, for some reason, said the word form of two.
Texture pack of Laguna that just makes the totems myself. I don't know. All right, here. I don't see anybody on recommended I want to raid, so we're just gonna pick. Oh wait, we do have some other people that could probably pick in. Hey, Mongo, are you still here? This Moonshot person, I think we've seen. Oh, they're playing Apex. It might be a little bit different. Circus to end the stream. My goodness, Moonshot's chill. I think I've seen them on one of your streams, right? Let's go say hi to Moonshot. They're playing Apex, but it could be nice. Their name is pretty cool. Let's do that. Moonshot's a good guy. Okay, let's go say hi to Moonshot. I followed them a while back after you said something about their super hype intro, so that'll be fun. All right, everybody, remember, Wednesday we are not streaming on Twitch, and you shouldn't come watch on Twitch at all because of a day off Twitch. So don't participate in Twitch. Take a day off, go do other things, and help send the message that Twitch is in action on a lot of the things that are happening right now to marginalized creators is not okay, and they need to do some things. But we will be live on YouTube in the evening stream slot. So starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll be live streaming on YouTube, and we're going to be doing just a world tour. Like no major builds, no major anything else, just flying around between all of the current builds and showing off what we got, basically. So we're gonna hit every portal, we're gonna go to the Nether Monument, we're gonna turn shaders on, we're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Super excited for it. It's gonna be great. Other than that, I think that's basically it. I have some cool announcements coming also on Wednesday, so keep an eye out for those. And if you haven't checked out the latest video yet, go watch it. It's a lot of fun. But that's it for me. Until next time, everybody, take care of yourselves, be good to each other, and I'll see you Wednesday on YouTube and Friday back here. Good night.
Holy! What the? What? Yo, guys, welcome to the stream. Hi, my name's Moonshot.
Lagundo. Shout out. Everybody click on that link. Drop them a follow. Guys, hi. Hello. Welcome. Yo, Switchback Mongo! Guys, thank you for the follows. I appreciate you.
Welcome to the stream.
Let's spin this moon really quick, and then I gotta try not to die in this game. What's up? How was your stream?